1. Hello everybody, it's time for another stream. I had a miniature announcement in the previous stream when I was doing Chaos Mode, talking about how I kind of needed a break from streaming that game because it was a bit too stressful, but I really don't want to stop streaming Kingdom Rush overall, and in fact I'm pretty motivated to do a particular challenge slash test here, which is to see how far can you get in both of the endless modes available in Frontiers on the Steam version with the modded oops, that's too many B's. The modded balanced towers. So the idea is that you either use all Kingdom Rush 1 towers, so you can use the Arcane Wizard, Sorcerer, etc., but you're not allowed to use towers from Frontiers and Origins at the same time in one run. And then in the next run, you can use only the Frontiers towers, but not the Kingdom Rush 1 or Origins towers, and so on. And that does not include the special towers. Before I get a bit too ahead of myself though, I just want to say that I'm joined in this stream by Pollux the Wise. Hello, buddy.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me on the channel again. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, so Pollux was actually doing streams of his own attempting this. He did one with me and then one without me. I think the one he did with me was in the Temple of Evil, and then the one he did without me was in the Ruins of Nosdi.
So, I believe that is correct. Yes, that does sound correct, accurate.
Yeah. Oh, also according to my calculations, I don't have a score in this endless mode. Wait, have I? Okay, I guess I've never played this. No,
it's different. It's dependent on the difficulty. So if you change it to a different difficulty, if you've played on that difficulty, you should have a score.
Yeah, I don't have a single score on any difficulty. That's funny.
Seriously, what the hell? That's crazy. I guess you just don't like the Ruins of Nosdi, huh?
Yeah, I think it's reasonable to not have a score since I've already played plenty of endless mode on mobile. I actually got to wave 72 and was able to call in wave 73 in the Temple of Evil on the mobile version, and that was the Cocos version, which, you know, has a bunch of problems compared to the Steam version. So, yeah. Granted, the mobile version, or the Cocos version of Kingdom Rush Frontiers was the only one where it was actually easier than the Steam version. And that was because of that incredibly broken bug with the Tribal Axe Throwers. If you don't know, it used to stack multiplicatively, so if you put another Totem of Weakness on the same target, instead of them taking 1.4x damage, they would take 1.96x damage, which is 1.4 squared. Yeah. So it would actually stack exponentially, you could say.
The chat is not being ignored. I'm moderating and reading through it. I'll let the Duke know if there's anything pertinent or cool that he needs to answer as far as questions are concerned.
Oh yeah, I also see the chat as well. I just have it open on my phone. So yes, hello Peaky, hello Selena Nightingale, hello Novanox, hello Bald Kid. I don't know why I can't help but laugh, even though it's a completely stupid message. Hello Kame5. And no you. 2 a.m. stream, baby, time to sleep to mathematics. Oh, because I'm talking about 1.4x squared and stuff. All right.
That's true. It's another according to my calculations moment.
Hello, Zygerd. Welcome. But anyways, what I wanted to do before I jump in is make a prediction here. So originally when Pollux did his run of Endless Mode, he said that he believed that the Kingdom Rush 1 towers would get the furthest, and I predicted that the Origins towers would get the furthest. Now, I thought about it some more, and I actually changed my mind since the last time you streamed. And I actually think that the Kingdom Rush 1 towers will get the furthest as well. In spite of that, though, the balance changes to the Origins towers have been added in. So now we have the most up-to-date version of the mod. In fact, the Impossible mode, like in Kingdom Rush 1, doesn't have as many updated balance changes as this mod now. And unfortunately, I can't update the Kingdom Rush 1 one anymore. Well, I shouldn't say anymore, like permanently, but for a while, because I'm working on something secret with that, and I don't want to restore my old version to upload that. So I'm gonna actually keep track of the according to my calculations and the okay, wait, let me cook usage this stream.
But Duke needs to start doing his curls and like reps for every single time he does one. Or it's gonna be jacked by the end of the stream.
Oh, yeah, I should have specified that it's specifically the modded version of the towers. That's the only way that we can get these in here. I do want to also test the all towers mod that doesn't have the balance changes as well and see how that changes, like their outcome. I still think that the non-rebalanced version of the Origins towers is going to do worse in Kingdom Rush 1 though, because most of the Origins towers I buffed, whereas the, oh wait, I think I just realized something. I forgot to buff the... I forgot to buff the wild mages, so oopsies. That's
Whoops.
fine though. I don't plan on using it much anyways. I saw how well the High Elven Mage did in your attempt.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll be honest. Well, you know what's funny though? I still ended up using High Elven Mage over the Wild Magus because again, its its abilities are good. I'm talking about the Wild Magus. I mean, I should have clarified. But what I noticed was that the High Elven Mage just is more consistent overall because the Wild Magus benefits from obviously locking onto a target as long as humanly possible, and in Endless mode, after a certain threshold, that's just not viable anymore because there's too many enemies on screen with too much HP that you can't get rid of, especially whenever matriarchs, for example, come on screen in like the Temple of Ethereal Evil. They're just spawning in their constant swarms of, you know, baby spooters. And for the Runes of Nazdi, you've got the Sand Wraiths who can summon in those endless streams of fallen mummies, and that just makes it almost nigh on impossible for the Wild Magus to consistently damage the target that you want it to at the rate and damage that you need it to. So, according to my calculations, High Elven Mage just does better, not only from a utility standpoint, because you buy yourself extra time while still dealing true damage with the time lapse. I actually don't know if that actually works on Dune Terrors, even if they're underground. I'm curious to see if that does happen, though. I don't think it would, but I'd be curious.
Yeah, we can test out some of those interactions. First, though, let's figure out what hero we want to use. So I know you were using Deirdre. I still don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this name.
I believe it's Deirdre, is how I've heard multiple people say it. But
okay. Well,
like different ways. But
she is really, really good in conjunction with the Elemental because of the ability to revive the Elemental right after it dies. With the right micro, you can almost permastall the mini boss. Only problem being that once the Elemental is revived, I think it has to choose a melee target again. So it does allow the mini boss to progress and possibly distract the Elemental of another enemy. But still, this is an extremely broken interaction that she has with it, so I might still use her. That being said, when I go to the Origins Towers, I think I'm going to use a different hero. Even though that might make the test a little bit different. What other hero do you think would do really well in conjunction with the Kingdom Rush 1 Towers? Because that's going to be my first test.
That's tough. I mean, obviously Deirdre synergizes really well with Holy Order Paladins, as well you said the Elementals, but if we're trying to switch things up and go for something different, you've always got Bruxa. She's a classic as far as just being able to use her slow aura on the mini-bosses and buy yourself extra time there. I could imagine Karkinos also doing excellent, as well as Dante. Dante could actually prove to be very useful simply because of his aura buff for the damage on your allied barracks units. So having something like, well, either Holy Orders or Barbarians just deal absurd amounts of damage. I don't know if he works on the Elementals or not, but that could prove to be really, really cool. Just trying to mess around with seeing how much we can buff the Elementals so that they just deal absurd amounts of areola damage. So.
I had a really fun... so Shin actually has a double damage buff as opposed to 50%. So with that interaction with the Elemental, it was dealing almost 100 to 200 damage when buffed by the Death Rider as well. Was very satisfying. But anyways, though, okay, two updates real quick, and then we'll get started on actual gameplay. One, I like Wolf's comment. Why are you planning on this? Just spam good tower. He's figured it out, guys. He's figured out how to play Kingdom Rush. I could be in chaos mode this whole time if I just did it right. Now, the other thing I'm going to say is that since we're using Kingdom Rush 1 towers, we kind of want to use the Big Bertha mostly because I've seen how good that is.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So with that in mind, it would probably be best to use a hero that can both deal with the mini bosses, because that's like the second biggest threat, but most importantly deal with the flying enemies, which is the biggest threat. So there's two things I have in mind. One is Bruxa. She has the best DPS out of all the heroes, so she would do very well, I'm guessing, at killing them. And also, she's just by far the best hero against flying enemies in this series. No hero is better than her against them, because she can slow them down, voodoo doll them, etc.
I was going to add on one last thing. I guess, and obviously this is true because of the scaling of Endless Mode for every single hero in general, but with Bruxa in particular, I think her one weakness is simply going to be the fact that so long as you get skulls for her and micro her properly so that, you know, she doesn't ever run out. And that's kind of hard to do whilst also making usage of her slow aura, because especially if you've got, like, say, the mini bosses near the back of the line, but a bunch of enemies up front that you need to slow down, like some swarms or whatever. That could be difficult trying to decide what the prioritization is as far as, do I slow down and sack all of our DPS in terms of skulls for that? Or do I focus on, you know, slowing the mini boss and just let the barracks and artillery go to work on the rest of the swarms later and hope that it holds? So, I don't know if... I might even retract my opinion on using Bruxa simply because of how she scales.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Nivis would probably be better.
He's been... yeah, that's true. Yeah. He's been buffed. Which one are you doing first? Ruins of Naste?
No, Temple of Evil. So,
Temple of Evil?
Okay, here are the two ones that I'm deciding between, right? So I don't want to do a tower buffing hero because I feel like the Kingdom Rush 1 towers don't really benefit as much from tower buffs due to like a lot of their utility coming from the abilities rather than the base attack. Like the Big Bertha missile, that doesn't get a buff from tower buffs. Same thing with Wrath of the Forest, poison arrows, the sorcerer's damage over time. All of those things are immutable. So I would rather not do that. Now, Saitam's buff does apply to all forms of damage, which is good, but he's Saitam.
That is true. Yeah, I'll be honest, Saitam is just one of those ones where he's really got like one useful ability besides his movement mechanics.
Yeah.
And that's really about it.
Oh, hey, Sophia, welcome.
He could stand to be buffed in a lot of ways, I think, if you decide to release another feature update for heroes and just be balancing those.
I mean, I did buff him already, actually, so he should... he
I still
should
feel
be
like
better.
I still feel like that's kind of weak sauce, not gonna lie.
Weak sauce. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna use Deirdre anyways, because she can deal with flying enemies and help stall with the elementals. It's either her or Nivis. So...
I know this is gonna sound stupid, but like, okay, what's a hero that we like never see much of? That would maybe be kind of cool to use.
Saitam, Kutsao.
Kutsao, I would be interested to see how he does, because I'd argue that more people probably use Saitam than Kutsao.
Yeah, Kutsao has like a fundamental problem with his hero design, and he's going to be terrible against flying enemies because you can hit them with Dragon Style, but otherwise it's not going to work. So I think I'm just going to go in with Deirdre.
Okay,
Deirdre,
fair enough.
Whatever. All right, and of course we're doing this on casual because we want to get as far as possible. All right, let's see what we got here. Savage Hunches right away. All right, I'm pretty sure Deirdre solos these guys. $8 Wi-Fi is pretty poop. Rip Peaky. Slavic Sync, what the heck is cheese sauce? Isn't the captain good for more money into late game? Yes, I actually suggested the same thing to Pollux before.
And yet, I still did not use him because...
Yeah, we can... I mean, honestly, I could do this again and again and again with all sorts of different heroes and see where it gets us. But first, let's strategize with the tower placement. Now, okay, I promise this won't take as long as the hero discussion, but I want to figure out what we're going to do for all the towers and stuff. So we probably want paladins in the back. Holy orders, I mean, in the back.
Okay.
Maybe one musketeer in the back as well. Like, have the paladins be here. I'm not going to keep all these towers or sell them because they sell for full price. But have, like, musketeers here in this spot. And then we'll need a mix of Big Berthas and sorcerers. So this is probably a good sorcerer spot.
I would like to point out, if you go for too many barracks, the AI is going to start throwing more parasites at you. Just so you're aware.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah. I only know that from extenuous testing, so perhaps starting off with something with like either a sorcerer or a Big Bertha is a great starting tower. because they both provide really good mechanics. And then, I mean, obviously we know how Big Bertha missiles do. So just be careful what lanes you put your Big Berthas on, because the missiles, you're going to want those to kind of...
Yeah. Oh, this is tricky. See, in this spot here, I really want a ranger's hideout, a Big Bertha, and a sorcerer all to fit here, as well as the barracks. So I might have to sacrifice the musketeers, which isn't good.
Definitely.
But oh well.
Yeah, you know what? Musketeers, I could see you using them, but I wouldn't rely on them too heavily. I know shrapnel shot's good, but I don't know that they benefit from the full star upgrades here.
Oh, they do.
Okay. Okay, now let me ask you something about shrapnel shot. Does it actually have the ability to stun?
Oh, because it's explosive
I know I asked
damage?
that question. Yeah. I know I asked that before.
That is something I also would like to know. Okay, I'm going to put a ranger's here.
Testing it on the soaring levels. Yeah, no, that's fine.
And then I kind of want to get it... I want to have it in range of these guys here. The, like, corpse pile where it can spawn in parasites. But this is such a good spot for other towers that I really don't want to get a ranger's head out here. I don't want to get it all the way back here either. So I guess I'll have to get it here. Laura, chill out. What is Laura saying?
No, just
oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
Least curse Laura comment. You know what's funny?
Exactly.
Pollux and I were just talking about how chill Laura and Sophia are in the server.
Yeah, go and ruin the streak, damn it.
Yeah, good job, Laura. Common female L. No, just kidding. But all right, I'm just gonna begin, I suppose. This is kind of cursed already. I don't like the fact that I started with 2 rangers. Ooh, okay. Let's instantly get 42 gold.
Beep for a moment.
And then let me see, 20 to 29 damage with the buff. It's pretty good. 53 gold now from the next wave.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you're one of those that speed runs the level to get the max amount of gold because you don't have Blackthorn here.
Yeah, you definitely want to get as much gold as possible at the beginning. I didn't know for the longest time that the enemies gave less gold over time. Oh, really? Yeah, so like just like their HP exponentially increases, their gold amount exponentially decreases.
Huh. Wait, when you say XP, are you talking about health instead, you mean? Or just
HP,
stats?
HP.
Oh, HP. I misheard you.
HP. All right, and then honestly, I didn't even need to wait that long to call the next wave. Now, is it just me, or am I getting a ton of gold from calling these waves early? This seems a bit excessive.
I think it's because you've got interesting RNG with the wave composition. Normally, some of these waves are a lot bigger in terms of quantity and just enemy variety. You seem to just be kind of getting a lot of the same stuff, which, I mean, that's common, I guess, in the early wave composition of most endless modes that you play. But yeah, this is unusually quick.
Yeah, so I think what happens is, so you know how you're talking about the AI of endless mode will try to spawn in stuff to counter the barracks, like the parasites. I believe that's something that only happens later on, but at first it actually does the opposite.
It can happen early. It can happen very early if you're not careful.
Relatively speaking, yeah, but I think what it does at the very beginning is actually try to give you good RNG. And right now it's giving me a bunch of spiders because, I don't know, maybe it knows that spiders are easily countered by Ranger's Hideout.
This DR Drain micro I'm watching on screen right now is very satisfying.
Oh, thank you. I miss the Steam moments that, or I miss the lack of Steam moments that she used to have. Also, let me get my Big Bertha missile.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give these guys some armor. Actually, wait a minute. I shouldn't have even done that. I should just had Dearty do the tanking. Oh, come on, fine. Missile. Missile. Oh, wait, I should just call this early. Okay, I hope you notice what happens here. Once you reach that point in the stream. Basically, what happened was Dearty healed units that were getting killed by parasites so that they wouldn't die.
I did not know she could do that.
No.
Okay, this might be a problem.
Okay, yeah, this is not good.
Why would you just bum rush the
Big Bertha upgrades?
Yeah, I mean, even a level 1 barracks would have helped you out a bunch there. I guess you're fine because you're freaking Viduk, but still.
Yeah, I'll get them now. Wow. Okay, that's you know what? It's been a very, very long time since someone actually talked about me as if I was good at the game.
Oh, I've always known you were decent at the game, beyond decent. You're arguably one of the stronger, if not the strongest, Kingdom Rush players that I personally know. So, guys, I
Oh,
promise I'm
thanks.
not simping for Viduke. That's just hard facts.
No, it's okay.
I mean, the
Simping
guy.
for Vaduk is necessary to become a moderator on the streams. You
Well,
just
now hang on a minute. Hang on. I think I might be the sole exception, but yeah. Either way,
all right.
oh
Now
my
now I have
God.
a bit of a
Wait,
conundrum
what the
here.
hell is that cluster bomb? What? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, very juicy
What?
cluster bomb there.
That's insane. Okay, no, wait. Be careful. Of the savage dudes. They
Oh yeah,
will-
true.
Okay.
Okay.
No, low level ain't a great idea there. Well, I mean, it can be. Oh
The-
God.
I mean, they're practically tier 2 barracks already because of Deardy's ability to make them
true.
tankier.
When you let your hero tank for the barracks instead of the other way around.
Honestly, yeah, why not preserve the barracks just in case I need them a little bit later for an emergency parasite spawn?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Speaking of
Dude,
which,
why am I not the mod? I'm simping for you as much as Selena.
exactly, you have to simp for me exclusively. If you chose women over me, I can't accept that.
Viduke's a mutually exclusive content creator.
Oops, I almost bought a dwarf. Yeah.
BBB bro moment.
According to my calculations, let me throw away this godly RNG that I got in this run by buying a dwarf and wasting all my gold.
Mephanor, welcome to the stream. He was saying, amazing job with the video about all the heroes tier lists. Thank you for your content. You're amazing. I appreciate that, man. See, guys, take it from Mephanor. See, he understands wholesome comments. He understands how to speedrun becoming a mod on the stream. Oh, God.
Baduk or women, the duality of man?
Oh, I don't know if you saw what I just saw, like, several seconds back, but there was, like, a Big Bertha projectile, like the main projectile that accidentally ended up killing one of the wasps. I thought that was always funny. It's hilarious to me when artillery does that, because it's like... flying enemies just be like, bro moment.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you really do use that rain of fire.
We
Early.
should do a bro moment counter as well. Well, the Reaper Lord's dead, so it's all good.
Bro
And
moment.
now we need to be ready for... Oh. Come on. No, Deardy!
Honestly, out of all 4 tower types in the game, I think that mages are probably the weakest in endless mode. Because they just... Because you have artillery which already ignores armor, and it's meant for swarms anyways, because, well, let's face it, endless mode's going to have tons of swarms. So I feel like penetrating armor isn't that important. The only exception being that if you have like a ton of enemies like scorpions, for example, or immortals, which eventually do get like great armor. But even then, I mean, dwarf just slays. But even if you're using something like, well, the setup we're using right now, I feel like, obviously, don't get me wrong, sorcerer mages from Kingdom Rush 1 are probably one of the very few exceptions, simply because of the utility they provide. And even their main attack is just, it's absurd.
Well,
But by and large, I do think that mages in general just kind of suck on endless mode.
yeah, the vanilla versions of the mages definitely do, but I will say that what's it called?
Rebalanced.
The rebalanced Archmage is actually extremely good in theory because of the consistent AoE. Also, I'm not pronouncing that word well, so ignore
What?
that.
Consistent?
Yeah, I
Or
said it like it was CUNSI
Consistent.
STENT. Consistent. Oh, hold on. Let's stop these Pokai, whatever, over here. No, the missile. It's being suboptimal.
Poop Kai.
The poop guy. Oh, instant comedy. Sorry,
Hey,
guys, but poop equals funny.
Poop for the funny. XD.
Also, Jacob Malcharik, what are you talking about? You said she is pooping. Who? Selena or Deardy?
She's he just said poop.
She's pooping. I'm Vaduk.
Poop?
Vaduk says Deus Ex Machina. Oh yeah, I didn't know how that word was pronounced because I've only ever seen it written down. So I pronounced it Deus Ex Machina.
Oh, he's saying the alien queen is pooping. You know, like it does a little.
Neither of them. I see. Or maybe he's talking about Laura.
No, I think he's talking about the alien
No,
Reaper
I'm
Queen.
just kidding. Actually, you know what? New
Oh,
headcanon,
okay.
this is Laura, the alien queen.
Yeah, Laura's no longer the bot. She's just the alien queen.
218 damage on the Big Bertha, by the way.
Could you imagine if, like, Endless Mode actually had something, like... Okay. Like a pseudo end boss. So in other words, like, if you beat the alien Reaper Queen, then the true Endless Mode starts. So in other words, wouldn't it be cool if, like, Endless Mode started you off with, like, a bunch of towers that you already, like, built throughout, like, just regularly beating a level, if that makes sense? So, like, normally, like, the level would end after you beat a final boss. Except in this version, it wouldn't because, well... Okay, maybe I'm not making sense. Ooga booga. And, re-white people?
No, I get what you mean. In fact, I designed an endless mode before, like on the forums, just coming up with ideas, where after, okay, you know what? Let me pause real quick. All right, it's story time. This is the idea. Also, no use says Deirdre is real and Selena isn't. Women aren't real. Laura is the alien queen. But yeah, anyways, so here was my idea for an endless mode. You fight this, like, I think it was the demon campaign in Kingdom Rush 1 that that I wanted to use as an endless mode concept, which I know is pretty nasty since, like, the demons are so anti-barracks, and also, like, oh my gosh, endless mode demon imps would be so annoying. And Cerberus. But the idea was that you fight a particular mini boss, and if you kill him a certain way, then it replaces him with a different type of mini boss, and it also starts to affect the environment. And you can actually freeze. You can freeze over the demon levels.
Dude,
yeah.
I'm telling you, I wish there were so many more environmental features in different Kingdom Rush games. I think honestly, Origins, and maybe to a limited extent, Kingdom Rush 1 probably makes the best utilization of that. But Kingdom Rush, KR1 not as much as Kingdom Rush Origins. But yeah, sorry to interrupt. Actually, as a matter of fact, I will be right back in like 2 to 3 minutes. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I'll keep cooking. So the idea was that by changing the environment, you also unlock access to special towers that are only available in this endless mode and require micro to use, but they can be used to deal with enemies in ways that scale with endless mode. Things like freezing enemies, since speed doesn't increase at all with the exponential growth of their other stats. Speed isn't included in that, so you could use it to keep stalling enemies further and further. There's also one where instead of a proper ability, it was kind of like the pirate cannons in Buccaneer's Den, where you could pay gold to use a one-time ability, but you could pay that amount of gold infinitely, where you could get an AoE insta-kill. So if you deemed it necessary to do that, you just have to save your gold for those kind of micro choices instead. Basically, I wanted to create an endless mode that was properly endless, so that you constantly had stuff to micro and do in order to continue playing as long as possible, as long as you kept up with the skill required to do that. Not sure if that's a good idea or not, because if you got to the point where you really could just keep playing and playing, it might have the opposite effect, where instead of you longing for more, you just get sick of playing it, and you're like, well, this is never going to end, so this is kind of pointless now. So it is a bit tricky to design endless mode. It was a tricky idea on arrival. I remember people talking about endless mode before it was created in Kingdom Rush, where they were talking about being allowed to continue the level after you already beat the mandatory X amount of waves, because it feels like you just got a good strategy set up and you want to use it against all the enemies, but well, now the level's over just when you started to get a bunch of good synergies. That's what they wanted. Instead, we got like new levels that don't really always allow you to set up good synergies. You just kind of have to spam, but whatever. Let me read these comments real quick, because it's a bit harder to respond to the comments when I'm also responding to Pollux. Let's see. Mefnor says...
You weren't responding to me. I was gone for like 2 minutes there.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to balance responding to the chat a bit more. Let's see. By the way, who are your favorite heroes from each Kingdom Rush? Also, do you have an issue with Dragon type heroes when they just don't see enemies around them or even far from them? Yeah, I was I had some problems with Faustus in the previous Chaos Mode stream, not targeting enemies. That's a sick idea, not gonna lie. Oh, thanks, Slavic. Does Vindicator on Rixon have any upper limit on damage in Endless mode? It does, I believe it does damage kill. So it's just an instant kill, even if the damage value is 1 or 0, I think, is how it works. So there's no upper limit on that, but it always deals 2k to enemies that can't be insta-killed, like the mini-bosses.
I got a question for you, Viduk. Do you think there are too many Dragon Heroes in Kingdom Rush?
I think
just as a franchise.
Well, it depends on how they're executed. So the Dragon Heroes in Vengeance are kind of plain. Like Barasat and Ice Skull are both just win buttons. They just exist. Dinyan, you really can't micro him at all. So Murglan's really the only one that you can micro. But even then, because she's an overpowered dragon, like, it doesn't really matter unless you're
I was going to say, you don't think she's a win button either? Is it because she's female?
Well, the thing is, I've seen people do challenges where they build only 2 towers on a map and then win with Murglan, and that's pretty impressive. Building 2 towers on a map and winning with Ice Skull is not as impressive.
I know. I'd actually argue that. I mean, it doesn't Murglan have better DPS than Ice Skull, despite the fact he has more stalling with his ice.
I think
according to Kozin is.
Yeah, in terms of your DPS, Murglan can do better, but he has Ice Peaks, which is 30% of their max HP, and if you micro him well, it can be 60%. So that's pretty hard to compete with in theory. Like, I did the calculations, according to my calculations, and the percentage damage that you deal, like 30% every 15 or 18 seconds, I forget, is more efficient by quite a lot than the 100% of their max HP with her insta-kill hero spell every 90 seconds. Common misogyny for Duke moment. The only cool flying heroes are Phoenix and Boneheart. I hope we can make using Dragon Heroes will lower the bounty you get throughout the level.
You know what? You know what? I would love it if that was the case, because yeah, heroes that are just a complete freaking win button should have some kind of nerf, and that would be actually a pretty substantial nerf if you think about it.
It would be. Also, I'm just gonna get more Big Berthas. Don't mind these cursed spots that I'm getting them in now. It's only because I'm indecisive on.
Get the cursed spots on the Big Berthas. How about the cursed rate of fire placements? Jesus Christ!
I was trying to spawn kill the matriarchs, but of course they spawn last. So.
Yeah, that's gonna end up biting you in the butt later, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore now that the waves are gonna start getting harder.
You may have already screwed the pooch on this one. We'll see. Oop, come on. Ooh, that shrapnel. Oh my goodness, or not shrapnel. BBB bro moment. The cluster. Yeah, according to my calculations, I'm mixing up ability names.
I've gotten used to what you mean when you say that now. Oh yes, the cluster bomb is hitting the poop kais.
Yeah, I just saw that. Very cool, very cool. It only hit one of them, but it's all good. Yep, there you go. The Big Bertha just instantly killed another 2 Poakais, I think, with its main projectile there. That was awesome.
All right.
Oh, nice. You have both of the Reapers going down the same lane.
Wait, is this... Oh, yeah, there are 2 enemies here.
What the... Bruh, Cluster just nuked the freaking parasites. Holy hell.
That was satisfying. What the heck? This is the luckiest run I've ever had of Endless Mode. Quite fortunate. Okay, let's not blow it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Alright, come on, Deardy. Whittle away the giant wasp queen.
Get poison arrows. Poison arrows will do good.
Yeah, it should, huh? Okay, quick question though. So should I get the sorcerer to the left of the ranger so I can micro it between both paths, or should I get it to the left of the lowest Big Bertha?
Oh man. I'll be honest with you. You should just get 2 sorcerers near the back. Because you're going to want elementals to stall the Reaper Lords no matter what lane they come from, right?
Oh, in case I get 2 for each? I see what you mean.
Yeah. And I mean, you can micro it further forward so that enemies that are really tanky or whatever just stay in range of the Big Bertha. Because you got missiles that can help snipe near the back. The top doesn't really need as much artillery support as of right now. You've got plenty of artillery there. But the middle and the bottom, yeah, that could be a problem. Also, I'd really consider getting tier 1 poison arrows. I know you don't need it right now, but later on.
Oops, I got tier 2. Well, whatever. Actually, I really do like maxing it out more than not. Even though there's no regen in this endless mode.
Zagard, I salute you for keeping track of our quotes, our common quotes.
You know what? I'm gonna get tier 3 because there's giant wasp queens and poop guys at the same time.
Poop guys.
Yeah, poop guys, aka poop guys. Poop. You know what? I sound complete. I sound like I just had a lobotomy. I'm
You know
gonna
what?
stop.
It's all good, man.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade Wrath of the Forest now. I think Wrath of the Forest and
did I
Cluster Bomb
say-
is an underrated interaction.
When did I say that?
There's 2 of them. Hello, Xingjia Chen. Welcome. Also, have you noticed that Laura isn't commenting anymore? I feel like I might have roasted her a bit too hard.
Damn.
Oh, there is regen. I forgot about the Witch Doctor. That is a reason to max out poison arrows as fast as possible, because you just want to finish off the enemy.
No, I mean, you want it for the Okay, never mind. I had a point there. I forgore, and yeah, booga booga. You know what? It actually might even behoove you. Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. It might behoove you to actually save that bottom left tower spot for another barracks further forward, because as parasites just gradually start spawning in normally, maybe having one barracks kind of be your sacrificial barracks, so to speak. And also just keeping those spider matriarchs on the bottom in range of the BBB Big Berthas could prove to be really useful. Just a suggestion.
Okay, the AI really wants to send out a bunch of flying enemies now, but
Yeah, because your artillery is what's kind of carrying you right now. So the game's like, oh well, let's throw in BBB birds into the mix.
Yep,
Might behoove you. Tell you what behoove means. Behoove basically means like may serve you well. Like it would be wise or beneficial, basically. So.
Yeah, I had a teacher in high school named Mr. White. Let me just dox him real quick. Who he always spoke in a very particular way. Like he had a very particular vocabulary, and I remember he had about 5 or 6 words that were really unusual for people to use in like common everyday speech, non-colloquial terms, you could say. And behoove was one of them. And he always
it's a very sophisticated word.
Yeah, he was a pretty smart guy, but he always said it in like a sarcastic sort of way, or like condescending almost. No, I wouldn't say condescending, but so it was for mathematics, right? It's for calculus, and he was talking about how like you would prefer not to simplify your solution when you don't need to. Like for example, if your solution comes out as like 22/7, then you don't want to simplify that into a fraction, if you know what I mean. I mean, I can. It's 3.142857142857 repeating infinitely, but generally, like what the test graders will do is they'll fact check you. So if you simplify it and get it wrong, they'll mark the answer wrong. But if you don't simplify it, well, then it's still right because like you got the fraction part correct. So it's just better not to do that. So he would say it would behoove you not to risk points on this. And he would say it slowly. I don't know if I would call it condescending. It was just kind of like...
You may just... Yeah, it's just very emphasized. It doesn't necessarily have a negative connotation. Also, might I recommend to the right of the Big Bertha on that bottom middle island... Okay, let me rephrase that. Okay, you see where you have like the Sorcerer, Ranger, and Big Bertha on the bottom? To the right of that Big Bertha, I would recommend getting another Sorcerer. So you can build another Elemental. And then maybe even above that, get a barracks for just like that middle lane.
Okay, that's a lot of stalling, but I can see your logic for that.
Yeah, I mean, you've got plenty of artillery. Like, you've already got firepower now at this point. The biggest thing is you do need to be careful about the middle lane the most bum rushing you, because your towers are already naturally going to kind of focus on the top and the bottom paths before anything else. So you don't want enemies down the middle lane getting too terribly far. And also just mini bosses going down the middle lane will be a nightmare otherwise if you don't get it. So...
True.
Like I said, I'm just suggesting.
All right, I will get that in a bit. I think we're quite good on those types of defenses right now. All right, more flying enemies. Holy cow.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so the lower one is where we want the sorcerer, so let me get that.
Oh my god, yeah. I see that now. Yeah, you've got like bajillion Pokai coming out this wave.
Yeah, the
What
game's
the
like,
heck?
according to my calculations, we're just gonna spawn all of the birds in the entire jungle. Oh, there's riders too. Okay, I'm gonna rate a fire that just because I don't think I'm gonna need to do it later.
But Duke doesn't think Pollux does it for him.
How hard did
Nah,
Tesla get nerfed in this mod? I noticed you never use it here nor in your other stuff like KS mode, despite it ranking number 2 last time I saw you talk about towers. I actually think that the so my nerf to the Tesla was really just to make the overcharge more expensive to max out. The first tier is actually cheaper because before it used to be 187 and then like 93, 93. Now it's 150 every time, so a total of 450. And I did that because it's the same amount of damage, I believe, for every tier. But the reason why I don't use it is because when I've been playing the other games, I've just found it to be not that useful. When the main utility of Overcharge was that in Kingdom Rush 1, it very cleanly deals with gargoyles, who are not a very fast enemy compared to stuff like Parathons in Origins, or hyenas. And it could practically one-shot wolves, which is very nice as well. Which is a very common enemy. I think it's the most used enemy in the series, actually, the wolf. Like, according to the wiki, there are 1,046 uses of it or something like that.
Actually, hold on. Wait, you said that's the most common? That is not... Wait, for what? Just Kingdom Rush 1?
Of the trilogy, I should say, not the series. The most used enemy in the series
trilogy?
is the Draugr in Vengeance.
Okay, well, excluding Vengeance, hold on. I actually have stats on this, and I can pull this up because I literally went through every single wave composition and counted it. So let me pull up my Kingdom Rush Army Sizes document.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we... So, Pollux has the calculations, guys.
Yeah, according to my calculations, I have the calculations. So hold on a minute. Actually... Okay, so yeah, the wolves... Oh wait, that's right. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go off of Pancake's numbers. Hold on. I hope he did this accurately. So if this is wrong, just...
It's not your fault.
Okay, there's only... Oh, actually, there's not that many. It's only a couple thousand. So it's 2,189. There's almost as many wargs as there are regular wolves. That is insane. 2,157. And then... Yeah, but no, that's not even, like, close. Hold on. So, for example, Desert Thugs, just to give, like, some quick stats as far as, like, more prevalent enemies. Desert Thugs, for example, 2,390. The zombies have over 3,270. Let's see here.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah.
I eat my words.
Yeah, no. I knew that was kind of poop. The second you said that, I was like, hey, now hold on a minute. That ain't right.
That's
also,
a funny comment. Okay, how about this then?
What?
I think the wolf is the most used enemy if you were to count levels it appears in.
That is probably... Yeah, no, that's probably true. They do appear in a lot of, like, heroic and iron challenges. Also, I'm trying to find another example.
Both Reaper Lords are coming on the top now, so this should be an easy wave 50 as well.
2,350 Null Reavers. 2,491 Brood Guards. 2,604 Savage Warriors. So that's like the basic, savage dudes with like their little spears.
Yeah.
That cannibalize your units.
I know what enemy you're talking about. We're literally finding them right now.
Yep. Yeah, no, those are like some of the most like common ones. So, yeah. No, I'm so happy we did this document. I still have it because I don't think I'm ever gonna get that stupid Kingdom Rush Armies video done. It's so. Let me pull out my document. Pollux nerd real Morgan reference. According to my calculations, let me pull out my documents. Oh my god.
Yes, I agree completely, Selena, that the Tesla's the reason why the Tesla is so good. I feel like such a nerd saying all this stuff, but whatever. The reason why it's so good is that it meets both of those criteria. Like, it does just enough damage for the game it's in to deal with, like, say, Pathfinders, for example. That's the example I always go for, because in Hot Crouch Plateau, where the Pathfinders are sliding through the middle of the map, and you really only have one spot to stall them at, you've got the main attack combined with the overcharge to kill them, I think, reliably in 3 shots. And then you've got the overcharge just to deal with, wolves and gargoyles that are coming through the middle. Like, if you try to put a dwarf there, it just wouldn't be the same because the Furnace Blast is not consistent whereas the overcharge back to back with the main attack is. And that's a bit better sometimes.
Okay, Viduka, I have a question for you. A little trivia, if you will.
Trivia, okay.
So, besides Seralgez and Jakul, who we obviously know have like an absurd amount of health boss-wise, what would be the next highest HP boss, assuming we're talking about their respective like most difficulty, that being impossible or veteran, depending on what game you're playing? Which boss would next have the most HP? Bonus points if you can guess how much.
Okay, hold on, let me think here. So it's like, what, 21,600 for Seralgaz. Jokul is like 50k?
50,000. It's
nice.
50,000.
Thank you. You should have let me cook. I don't need the recipe book. Let me think. I want to say the next one is 18,000.
You got it right on the freaking money. And do you know which boss has it?
Who's got 18,000? Oh gosh. My mind is a whirl with all the impossible mode changes for Kingdom Rush 1, so I'm trying to remember.
It's not modded, so think vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla. Oh yeah, trivia minigame. Where's Sophia? Sophia used to have all the trivia. Shoot. Let me go through it. It's not Captain. It's not Lord Blackburn. Although I think he has more effective HP because of his armor. But we're just counting raw HP.
I should clarify, we're not referring to effective HP, but yes. Actually, his HP is like, okay, if you call it regular HP, it's actually quite low. It's on the lower end of the scale.
Oh yeah, Umbra does have more HP if you count his like multiple phases.
He actually, Lord Blackburn actually ties with the Dragon King from Kingdom Rush Vengeance, the Oriental update for HP, 10,800.
Oh, it's only 10,800, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm thinking of the impossible mode stuff now. 18,000. Who's got 18,000? Let me just think of all the bosses, actually. Let me go through the list. Yeah, okay. So you've got the Juggernaut.
So you have a lot of gold saved up, by the way.
I know. I don't know what to spend it on. Like, I can get some paladins.
You do need stalling. I would start upgrading your barracks, and I would start building... If you're at least not going to get more barracks in the middle lane, at least get another elemental for the mini bosses there, and just for even just tanking distraction for like the Ooga Boogas, the Savage Hunters.
Spend the gold on me, Voodoo. Taco God Boondog says.
He's a gold digger.
Okay. In all seriousness, though, let me try to figure out the boss so that I can get it out of my way. Voodoo's the type of guy to remember the HP value and not the name of the boss.
Yeah.
Or what he looks like. That's how much of a math nerd I am. I only know the numbers. The Ooga Boogas.
Yeah, the Ooga Boogas. Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's none of the. Oh. Nope. Never mind. Sorry, I was thinking of Vesnon because he has 2 phases as well, but that's still not more than 18,000.
Right.
I believe it's what, like 15,998 if you combine his 2 phases. So it's close.
I actually have to look. Where the hell did I put him on here?
Spend that gold on Selena like the simp you are.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, Vesnon has 15,998 if you combine both his phases.
Nice. Okay, it's definitely not the Kingpin. Definitely not Green Muck.
Kingpin.
Olga Kai. Yeah, no, the poor base Kingpin. I'm so glad I buffed him. Now he's memorable.
Yeah, exactly. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
How about who else is there? So Olga Kai, there's Goldthak, which no, not him. Am I forgetting a boss? Definitely not Mikanid. I think he has like the lowest HP in the trilogy.
You're forgetting actually a pretty. You know what? You're not forgetting because this boss is kind of forgettable to begin with. That is the only hint that I will give you. It's very anticlimactic for a final boss.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope, it's not. It's not Leviathan either. No, he honestly could use some more HP. Jeez, that's like the only boss that's worse.
Leviathan just needs a complete freaking rework. He needs new abilities, new animations, new everything. He's not a real boss in my eyes. His minions are more of a threat than he is. Period. End of story.
Yeah. Wait, is it Gaudiath?
Gaudiath? I say Gaudiath. No, alright, I'll just tell you. It's the Spider Goddess from the final level of Origins.
What, you think the Spider Goddess is forgettable? I mean, granted, I didn't list her out,
Well,
but I was thinking
okay,
of
I
elite
shouldn't say
stages.
forgettable. That's not the right word, but definitely anticlimactic. Not that
Hmm.
difficult for a final boss. Still better than like say somebody like Umbra, just in terms of overall, just like difficulty and everything. Yeah. So I
Alright,
didn't want to
fair
tell
enough.
people in the chat to shut up because yeah, you got KM5 got it right and Oni did as well.
Yeah, I was trying not to look at the chat because I didn't want to get the answer by accident.
I appreciate the honesty. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yep,
the
yep.
fun of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yeah.
please don't get mad at me for buying more missiles.
Missile scoper. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, this is like something that I would do. So you know what? I respect it. I respect it, man.
Yeah, Pollock strategy.
Yeah. According to my calculations.
Yeah,
Hey, Zagard, go ahead, add one more to the counter.
So, okay, question though. Does Spider Goddess have more HP than Umbra? Because I don't think so.
Let me actually take a look here. According to my calculations, I lost where Umbra is in here. Wait, did we even put Umbra in here? We should have. Where the fuck is Umbra? I swear to God, I put him in here. No way, I didn't. Ancient Ghost, Paragons, Winter Queen, Nazaru, King Bulgur, Lightseeker, Pollux, Great T, Kingpin, Lord Blackburn, Dragon King, Malicia, Suzy, Hyanha, Greenbuck, Juggernaut, Olka Kai, Quinson, JT, Volok, Leviathan, Gulthak, Botcham, and
Quinson?
Brim. Yeah, Quinson, the second boss from the main campaign. I'm just listing all the ones that I have listed here. Son of a bitch, I don't have Umbra on here.
No wonder you can't finish the list. You left out like the most memorable boss in the series.
Umbra. Yeah, for real. Dag nabbit, I freaking forgot.
Yeah, according to my
Okay.
calculations, we're not counting Umbra on this list for political reasons.
No, honestly, screw that boss. Anyways, I hate him. I hate him. He's such an ass. I do not like that boss at all. Okay. Also, Cluster Bomb is literally like just what is
Mean
that?
enemies?
Okay. Yeah. No, you know what? I know I used to shit on it in its vanilla form because I was like, oh, Cluster Bomb is so bad, Dark Souls. But like, seriously, this is just oh my god, this is ridiculous. Like, look, what am I looking at on the screen here?
Okay, let's
So-
be careful here because now I have a bunch of flying enemies, so it's time to get
Yeah.
probably another sorcerer. I'm guessing.
Really, you're gonna go all in on the sorcerers, huh?
Now, actually, here's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. So you see this Big Bertha that's like furthest to the right? You can just see it
Okay.
outside of the pause screen. This one, if I
Sure.
got this to a sorcerer, I could actually micro the elemental to block this left path here. Like this lower left path that goes up when enemies first spawn in.
Okay.
But Zygote said, "Pollux, don't say the quote while I'm adding the number to the counter." That's the that's the perfect time. The birthday. That's the big birthday time. But yeah,
Oh, God.
I could micro the elemental there so that way it can definitely block any Reaper Lords that spawn on the bottom. And also,
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
You left out the boss in a jar. Oh, you're referring to Umbra. Yeah.
He doesn't know his
Sorry,
name.
you're gonna. I was just trying to understand the reference. Go ahead.
Watching cluster bombs turn everything into Gibbs is very enjoyable for my monkey brain.
Ooga booga.
Yeah, we'll return to the cluster bombs destroying everything. I hope it's not an overbuffed tower here, because like I made it more expensive, like a bit more expensive, so that we could
That
stand
made
out.
me shitting venom. Yeah.
It's a bit more expensive, so that way it's about equal to the cost effectiveness of a Tesla, but the Tesla has the added benefit of it also being pretty cheap compared to the Big Bertha. I know Selena earlier pointed out that it was very cost effective when you have the overcharge and lightning hitting max targets, which because it's a chain attack, it's easier to achieve that.
Exactly.
Honestly, you know what? Instead of another sorcerer just yet, I'm gonna use up the last two good spots. One more Big Bertha.
Maybe even just maxing out like the barracks and getting, or at least like tier 3, so that you have more time for the parasites to munch their way through your soldier's HP bar.
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
also a good suggestion. All right, come on, sorcerer.
Well, I think you have your next set of Reaper Lords coming
Yeah.
out very soon, and this is the one that could end you if you're not careful with your barracks micro. So
Oh,
you're gonna
true.
need to. So yeah. Oh my god.
Okay,
Lost
okay.
Queens.
Here we go. This is fine. Come on.
Okay, I'm behind in the stream. Oh
Brother
no, you have
points.
3? Oh,
No, I have 3 waves, but only 2 Reaper Lords.
I thought I saw 3. Oh, maybe I misread.
Okay, get another missile.
Off Ahmed saying, what made the challenge come to your mind in the stream?
This is actually part of me like being curious about how effective the towers are throughout the series, because I do want to resume my tier list, ranking all the towers from worst to best. Oh no, the Reaper Lord buff just came in. Or the Reaper Queen buff.
Yeah, I see that. Uh-oh. Okay,
actually,
you're kind of letting the top
suffer.
Reaper Lord get a little too far.
Come on, Deardy, revive the elemental. Good.
Yeah, you have to wait for him to die. Oh wait, never mind. I'm behind in the stream. BBB roll moment. Oh, yep, there you go.
There we go, just in time. And he loses the armor buff, I noticed, when that happens.
What, when you revive him?
Yep, when you revive the elemental, he no longer has the armor buff.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. He's dead, so, I mean, for me, at least, it would make sense to cancel it out. Okay, those... Oh, dude, Cluster Bomb is like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's putting in some work right now.
You need to be more careful about the top, though, because, yeah, like, see, look at this. You've got, oh my god, so many spiders, and you've got the Reaper. Come on, Big Bertha, put in work! Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. What? Somehow you are literally fine on the bottom. See, it's because, I think it's because you got multiple,
Elementals.
Yep. No, you leaked the life. Oh, okay, rip.
Yeah, okay, you know what? I have an idea. What if instead of having these barracks here, what if I just got like, all sorcerers with a bunch of elementals? Because then I don't have to worry about the like 1 or 2 elementals getting distracted, because those are my only blockers. And now I have something that can deal damage to flying enemies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. Go for it. Just keep in mind, parasites later, like ultra late game, if they start spawning more frequently, they will start to. There's some issues, big issues. So also, yeah. Wait, how much HP does he have left? Who got on for me? I mean, I know he's probably almost, like,
well,
dead.
we just killed 2 enemies with 27,365 HP.
So, yep. What I'm hearing is BBB Big Bertha is goated. And, yeah, rewipe people.
Yes, so this interaction with Deardy and the Elemental is the really broken thing that I think is going to save Kingdom Rush 1 to do better.
I just realized something. How are you going to stall the middle lane, though? If enemies start coming through there like,
Well, I have 2 sorceries that are in the middle, so I can just micro the Elemental.
Are you going to keep the barracks on the bottom, or are you going to replace it with another Elemental?
That one as well.
Also, no, why are you leaving these at level 1? I would be maxing those out if I were you.
Oh, well, let me get all the tier 1 elementals first, or like fill up all the tower spots first.
Okay.
I prefer to get more towers. Also, oh my gosh, do you know how satisfying this would be if I could use Brilliance?
Oh, dude. Oh my god.
Bro.
Wait. Can't you add it into like the tower templates? Like what's allowed? Or no?
Oh yeah, I can, but I think that would be cheating to combine the star upgrades.
That's true. I mean, we're kind of already cheating just by using the BBB balanced versions, to be fair, but...
Well, we'll just do multiple tests.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
In fact, I guess we could add a 3rd layer of testing by seeing if the towers do better with the Frontier Star upgrades. Because I actually think that the Kingdom Rush 1 towers could benefit a lot from the star upgrades of Kingdom Rush Frontiers.
Really?
1 HP Parathon.
What would be the most broken tower comboed with whatever set of star upgrades from a respective Kingdom Rush game? Like, what do you think that would be? That would be cool to figure that out.
So, wait a minute. Can you repeat the question? I don't think I understand.
Okay, yeah, I know that sounds a little cryptic. Okay, in other words, if I take a given set of towers from a given Kingdom Rush game and a given set of star upgrades. So in other words, like for example, Kingdom Rush 1 towers but with Frontiers upgrades. Like what would be the most broken combo of upgrades and towers that I could come up with? In other words, or I should say star upgrades and towers.
Oh, okay.
Does that make more sense?
I think the Origin star upgrades in Kingdom Rush 1. No, Deardy, you had a steam moment. She used the healing right as the elemental died and can't revive it.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. Now it's...
No, you should... Yeah, I was gonna say you should just be able to micro her away. And then... Yeah, she can't do it while she's in melee combat as far as I know. Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, Wrath of the Forest is putting in work. Let's go.
The Reapers...
Oh no.
It just 2-shotted... Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Yeah, I see that. I see that. What the hell?
Come on, kill that guy. Oh no, there's a
The wasp. I see. I
giant
see.
wasp
Oh,
queen.
the wasp queen. Oh no. Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah,
You might be
that's a
dead
big
here.
problem. No, it's fine.
Oh,
That's,
you got further than I did. What the hell? Wait, no, wait. Did you? No, wait. I got to. What did I get to? I got to like 70 something. No way. You're still alive. What the hell? I could have. Oh man. Oh man. See, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the Duke, the Wise.
took the wise.
I mean, I'm not.
It's already wave 70. Oh no. Okay, okay. We need to.
Parasites. Oh.
All right. Let's think about this. All right, we got 45 people here, ready to backseat. But do get paladins? No, Actually, you might be right. You might be right. The elementals might fall off here. Oh.
Although look how
boy.
much anti-air you needed though, because
Yeah, I think if I didn't have the sorcerer, I might have actually just
yeah,
died.
this is
You need more numbers. Yeah, I see what you mean.
this is rough. This is rough.
No, I just need to micro the elementals very well.
Okay,
Alright.
you know what? Screw the freaking Rangers hideout. Sell that bullshit and get more Big Bertha.
You may be right. You may be right about that. Okay, we do
At
have
this point, they're not. They're falling off. Need damage.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, quickly get this up and running. Oh boy. I don't even know where to focus.
Just let the one on the bottom lake. No, focus up top. You numbnuts. Ooh.
No!
You're fine on the bottom. Focus up top. Call the next wave.
No!
No.
Wait, the game crashed.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I just caught up in the stream and I just see a black screen. What the
Oh my
hell?
god.
What on earth?
Ow. Ouch, that hurt. I had so much laughter to get out that it hurt. I squeaked.
Bro.
I squawk. Okay, so technically, right? I never lost because the game crashed.
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no.
All right,
it's
so what
hard
was
to-
that? Wave 70 or 71?
Let me go back and check.
The game gave up first. I had more tenacity.
Yeah, you were still on wave 70. Yep, yeah, 70.
All right.
Damn.
Now it's time for me to try to open up the game again. Thank you, Steam, for opening up yourself and your advertisements at the same time, so that way my RAM exceeds like 90% capacity. Thank you for that. Waiting for network.
Stream's just gonna rage quit.
Maybe it saved the score. Doesn't score
Oh
matter
my
more than
God.
wave? Oh, kind of, yeah. Yeah, because it takes into account the specific enemies that you kill, so it takes into account the spawns.
Okay, we're not doing this based off of score. We're going off of the waves.
Okay, if it's equal waves, we'll look at score.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All right, and then let me
That's
go back
fair.
to OBS.
Unless the exception is that you used a different hero, because then that does change a lot.
Okay,
It has.
we can-
Okay, so if we're gonna do test comparisons, we have to stick with the same hero. And for most of my testing, I used Deirdre when you weren't here, I think, and I used a little bit of Karkinos when you were here.
My score.
Mostly Deirdre. Oh, what did you do?
Yeah.
It's still at 0.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Create a type aura and be able to make powerful aura weapons. And the bright side, at least you now have something of reference to beat. Yeah, now we have a frame of reference for future stuff. Now, I'm gonna actually disagree with you about the hero here, because there's nothing equivalent to the interaction between Deirdre and the elementals in the other two games. The Death Rider is not nearly as tanky as the elemental. Also, I should have upgraded them for the damage. That also would have been more AoE. You didn't actually
what?
lose well done.
Wait. The elemental, huh? What are we?
The Earth
I'm
Elemental being
confused.
revived by Deirdre is so much more effective than her reviving the Death Rider or failing to revive bears.
When did I make that? Did I say that?
Well, you were saying that we should use the same hero for all the tests
Uh-huh.
to make it more valid, but I actually think that because that interaction is so powerful, a more logical argument would be that you should use a hero that interacts just as well. So like something that interacts better with the Frontiers towers would be, say, Captain Blackthorn. Duty would make Bladesingers invincible. That's true.
Yeah, except parasites don't give a shit about invincibility. They would still just munch through once the perfect parry wore off. And that's assuming they could even get it off before they got bitten. Actually, you know what? Yeah, parasites are actually a hard counter to Bladesingers. Well, no, actually, maybe not, because you've got Blade Dance. But then you're relying on it triggering, which it should. But still, it's not a perfect counter. They both kind of counter each other. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, Ooga Booga and...
yeah, I get what you mean about keeping the heroes as the control variable here. Let's think here. So if I was to use... Because I also would like to test out the Frontiers towers since they've also been rebalanced. I think it's also worth looking at those.
We're just going to bring them into the battlefield of testing?
Yeah, might as well test those too.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't really test...
Yeah,
I think it's because I've already done so much testing with Frontiers towers in Endless Mode before. What's weird about those is, like, I normally die around, like, 60s, like, late 60s. I really can't get to, like, wave 70 with them. I have a skill issue when it comes to those Reaper Lords that show up with, like, 28,000 HP.
Yeah, which is why I was thinking that's why I was suggesting for you to use Karkinos, because he's really good at stalling them. In Vanilla Frontiers, he's one of the only heroes I could consistently get to wave 70-ish with, if I was using him. And that was
Definitely.
That was Vanilla Karkinos, not even buffed. So actually, yeah, you know what? Let me see if I can make him work here. We're just gonna do some classic. This is gonna be like how I would play Endless Mode anyways. So this is a little flashback to the past.
Alright, so yeah, you may want to change the title of the stream to Can We Beat Kingdom Rush Frontiers Endless Mode with just Tribal Axe spam? I'm kidding.
Oh no, oh gosh, if it was Karkinos, or if it was the Kokos version, not the Karkinos version. If it was the Kokos version, then yeah. Like, I got to what, like wave 60-ish with just Tribal Axe Throwers?
That's insane. Oh, I don't know how, but alright.
Yeah, okay, although, because some of the towers are rebalanced, now I feel like there's more validity to using the Archmage. Actually, not really.
No, I mean, it still is useful. Are you kidding me? The Twister is, like, so much better now because the AoE isn't really RNG anymore, as far as who it picks up. So I'd argue it's even better because you're going to keep cycling them back to battle mechas and just really everything else. The only thing that might still be kind of shitty is maybe Templars. Maybe. But even them are, like, they're okay.
I actually think that Assassins are a bit worse here. Sorry, Shadow. Yeah, send all the what gifs / gifs. He likes sending this thing of Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, just going, what?
Yeah.
But okay, as good as they are against the parasites, because they can actually counterattack the parasite trying to grab their face and kill them. Or I don't know if they counterattack it, but they can sneak attack it and insta-kill the parasite before it grabs them. I feel like because one, it's a barracks, so it can't deal with the flying enemies, which is like the main threat here. And two, it can't dodge the Reaper Lord's swipes. That they're just at a big disadvantage, especially with the buffs to Templars. I think Templars might do a bit better. Well, we'll see. I'm just gonna do what I normally do, which is build a bunch of battle mechas, and micro them around so that way I can survive here. This would be really good too, to get back into the thick of it and get used to.
Respect the strategy. I do love me some good old
Mecha Micro
online. Or no, I just meant spam. I could care less about microing this tower. You don't even really need to.
Oh, it's really important for Endless Mode, I'd say.
Well, yeah, obviously, because you've got more area to cover, but...
Oh, wait, I should keep him
up here. I want
to
sneeze so badly.
I do like this Karkinos micro.
Yes, it's very satisfying to watch.
Okay, let's see. What I like to do is reposition him by, or not reposition him, but I like to reset him, kind of, by putting him in the burrow mode. And then when he comes out, he can immediately use his pincher attack. So that way, instead of waiting for him to walk up to the enemy in melee combat, I can have him like angled exactly how I want him to for him using the like extended claw AoE. I don't know what to call that thing.
Yeah, I'm happy you reworked that ability because it was one of his weaker ones before. Not necessarily in terms of damage, but just in terms of effectiveness because he could barely hit anything behind.
Yeah, it was RNG because it depended on sub lanes.
Right. Yeah, because it was sibling dependent. That's exactly right.
Okay, now I can move down here, and then I should get another mecha. And then in terms of the Archmages, I guess, so the most obvious thing would be to get them in the back. Do we want any Necromancers at all for the stalling power?
That is up to you. Personally, you know how I feel about Necromancers. I would rather get something else, but, I mean, that's, like I said, that's up to you. On a more serious note, though, I mean, the Skeletons are a great counter to Parasites because they don't spawn Reapers from them, as far as I know, unless that got changed recently in a balance update. So, I mean, there is that going for them, as well as just true damage with the Pestilence ability. Can't hurt. So,
yeah, Pestilence is a bit better now. And
yes.
the true damage of it, I don't know, it's still not going to be very good against any of the aliens. Like, Parasites are too fast to see in the AoE anyways. For one.
Sure.
Alright, well, this should be trivial. Ready for this? Let's put some, I'm gonna wait to use the Rain of Fire for the Parasites to come out.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you want that Scorched Earth effect and the meteors.
Alright, come on, come on. Oh, wait, Corkinus is in the AoE. And this thing's just gonna die before it even gets a chance to, what do you call it?
Yeah, that glue slowing is actually, like, insane. I tried using that, I think, on the Ruins of Nosty, maybe. I don't remember if I did or didn't.
Did you even use Corkinos there? I thought you were using Deardy still.
I did. I did mostly use exclusively Deirdre, but I'm saying I don't remember if I did use Karkinos at all over there or not. That's all I meant. I mean, I may have and just forgot, or maybe I didn't and I just forgot. Either way, I forgot, so, you know.
Yeah, according to my calculations, I forgot.
Yep. According to my calculations, I forgot. Also, yeah, we gotta add on to the Ooga Booga counter. Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga, Ooga Booga.
Yeah, these endless modes, they definitely feel easier, not just because of the tower rebalance changes. I mean, the battle mech has been nerfed, so it shouldn't feel easier, but I feel like I'm getting more gold.
It's because you're spam insta-calling every wave, and it's because it's early game yet. You did the same thing on the KR1 towers only testing. Although I would have liked to have seen you move on to Origins towers first, frankly, before you did the Frontiers testing. I would have saved that for later. Because it would have been nice to have compared... You know,
like my attempt to yours?
Well, I mean, that was kind of the point of the stream, BBB bro moment. Yeah, look at my calculations. Let's just not even do what we're originally setting out to do on this stream. Also, Reapers. Ooh,
okay, never mind.
Okay. Missiles clutch up! Ooh! No, it is! Oh my god, the missiles. Yeah! My nerds, the real Morgan, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Oops, I mean, the real Morgan.
The real Morgan reference, I mean Vaduke.
Exactly. Man, dude, we gotta get you in freaking VC here one time. We have to, like, have, like, a complete content creator collab stream with just you, me, yeah, you and me.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan,
yeah, just you and me. Oh, hey, we're doing that already.
Shut up. War Champion.
Oops,
it's just like basically all the big names, the BBB big names. Oh yeah, and Shadow 1923. Yeah, can't forget the Shadow.
Shadow. That's a good name.
Shadow. Yeah. Just like Raid Shadow Legends.
All right, got another Reaper Lord coming. Okay, let me cook. I guess I will get Tribal Axe Throwers.
No. I got food poisoning last time you cooked. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang, you know what? You've just given Zygarde fuel. I know he's gonna say that all the time now. No!
You gave me cockroaches!
I didn't even cook. It was cereal.
Yeah, let me eat some cooked cereal. Cooked wheat.
Dang it, I got the bug where there's no Reaper Lord here, so now I'm down on gold.
Oh, rip. Oh no, yeah, that's right.
Honestly, I consider that worth restarting for, because of the huge disadvantage that puts me at.
Well, now, hold on a minute. Didn't I also have that BBB bug?
Yeah, true, but I don't remember which attempt that was in. But this I think is worth like setting as a control variable, because the lesser gold that you get from the Reaper Lord is going to cascade.
Do at least one attempt without the second Reaper Lord, because I did it. I just said fuck it and I rolled with it anyways. So. You know.
Okay, well, to anybody that was voting for the Frontiers Towers to get the furthest, my apologies. I guess this can't be helped. It really can't be helped. Wait a minute. I'm stupid. That it wasn't even wave 20. This is wave 20 right now.
Oh yeah.
What the?
I
Okay,
guess
according to my calculations, I'm a buffoon.
You mewling Quim.
Imagine if I restarted.
Dude, oh no. And then you just go back and somebody says like, hey, Duke, I don't know if you forgot, but it wasn't even that wave yet. Max out the tribal axe thrower totem, so it gets 100% uptime. Just do it, just do it. Do it, do it.
No, I gotta save the gold.
Do it, do it, do it. Aww.
No, trust me, from my experience, it's better to stop at tier 1 or 2. The Cocos version, you just want to stop at tier 1. Because it was so overpowered, that's all you needed. Because it would still stack multiplicatively anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you know just how broken it was. How it works is that the single tribal axe thrower tower, like the totem buff or debuff never went away. So as long as the enemy was in the AoE at some point in some way, it would permanently take 1.4x damage. Then if the same tower applied another debuff to it, that's how it would stack multiplicatively. Like it had to be a totem from the same source for it to work. So if you had 2 tribal axe throwers at once, it wouldn't work. That being said, you could override the previous stack. If you, like let's say you only had the totem of 1 tribal axe throwers once hit a target, but then another tribal axe throwers hit it like 2 or 3 times. Then it would override the previous stack of 1, and then have 2 or 3 stacks. Hope that makes sense. Probably not even listening. Yeah, point of view, Pollux is just reading the chat instead of listening to me.
No, I was listening. I just, you know, Pollux is he's a fat froge, but while he is wise, it does take a little while for things to sink in. So you know,
Pollux the goldfish.
Pollux, the brain's still processing.
Pollux the Ooga.
Yeah, Pollux the Ooga Booga. Ooga Booga. Yeah. On a more serious note, yeah, okay, Zagard saying, Pollux, I've sworn an oath not to make fun of Viduke's cooking anymore. Oh, that's wholesome. All right, thanks, bud.
Finally, also, let's see what direction these parasites are going in. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't need to stop them. Cool. You'll see on the stream soon enough that I got a bunch of missiles.
I see. Yeah, the missiles are just kind of
doing everything.
Yeah, Ooga Booga.
So
it's the Windows 95 speed. Processing speed-wise.
Wow, that's a pretty big coincidence because Pollux was just posting about like what the Windows 98 sound effects.
Yeah, no, there was a music or like some OST fan-made thing just using Windows sound effects. It was really cool. Actually, there was a couple I posted in our Discord server, which if you guys need help with anything modding related, feel free to join. Or if you just want to say hi to Viduke. And yeah.
I mean, you can do that here.
That's true.
Yeah, according to my calculations, let me join the Discord server to say hi.
Do it everywhere. Just spam ping everywhere.
You know what's funny is that I have an equally high chance of missing your messages on Discord as I do on YouTube live stream.
That is true. Yeah, Viduke's kind of the master of just missing messages in general. Pro hasn't yet learned how to use the Kingdom Rush Pigeon Carrier network. We've been trying to implement that for a couple months now. And so far, we were successful, at least, in getting people infected with the flu. Not so much with getting the messages to and from Veznan and the other kingdoms around the board.
Wait,
they kind of just got lost.
Is that true? Some of the pigeons carried the flu.
Some of the pigeons even ate the damn letters, even though we told them specifically not to. I don't know. I'm just assuming because like birds are like known for carrying like diseases or whatever. I'm guessing. You know.
Thank you, KM5. I have a 0 L counter right now because I technically didn't lose in the Kingdom Rush 1 attempt.
That's true. Dude, imagine you get to freaking like wave 70 again, or like into 70.
And it crashes again?
Yeah, what do you think could have caused the crash? Was it just...
It was trying to register my score on the leaderboard probably, but I think because I closed Steam, it wasn't able to update it online. So it probably is going to crash again when I lose.
But you weren't dead yet. Wait, or were you about to die? And then
yeah, it was. I think it was registering the defeat screen.
No kidding. Well, so then, yeah, you literally just can't... Wait a minute, I call rig, then you literally can't die. How is this gonna work? Ooga booga. Oh, no.
Alright, let's get this guy over here.
Totem.
There we go.
Yeah, according to my calculations, we need to max out the totem.
No, Karkinos, what are you doing? He shot the glue cannon all the way at the other Reaper Lord instead of the one that he was blocking directly.
I just saw that. That was funny. I mean, to be fair though, he's got enough tankiness. He'll be fine.
Look at this. The battle mechas are just soloing these guys, and I haven't even bought another tower. Which, speaking of which,
Micro the mechas.
Let me think here, because so I want Archmages in the back. Probably Necromancers somewhere as well back there.
Even if the game is modded, you can still get on the leaderboard. I mean, to my knowledge, yeah. Should
Yes,
be able to.
I have a leaderboard score for like wave 186 on veteran currently.
Shut up. For which version? This one?
Yeah, it was do you remember that stream that I did on the Discord server where I gave Nivis like all 99999 stats and he was just like insta killing enemies who disintegrate every second?
That's funny.
Yeah, and the only reason I lost was because the enemies had so much HP that they exceeded the millions and he couldn't insta-kill them anymore. They exceeded the disintegrate values.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but okay, so I'll get 2 Archmages, so not 1 per exit. That way I can.
Well, that's where you would just cover your PC screen or whatever with a freaking piece of tape and then just spam the nuke button. the item shop. So you honestly,
I think it's annoying that you can use the item shop and still like be in the same leaderboard as other people that choose not to use items. I think that's kind of dumb. Also, did anybody notice if I got gems for my attempt?
You probably didn't, because the game crashed. So how would it save the data?
Yeah, oh darn it, that would have been like 2,000 gems right there.
Yeah, look how you make calculations, but they could still be broke.
Yeah, all right. In all seriousness, though, I'm debating between getting a Necromancer in the middle of those 3, like back spots. I don't like a Necromancer in the back that much, to be honest. But also the Death Rider can be useful as a blocker. Oh boy, 2,000 gems. He made a smart play with the glue. The Reaper Lord up top only had weak reinforcements for stalling, but he knew he could block the one in front of him effectively as he's tanky. Corkinos W. That is true. It just, he didn't need that in that situation because that Reaper Lord was dead anyways.
What?
All right, Selena gets a pin for that.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Funny.
Okay, in all seriousness though, I guess okay, according to my calculations, I'll just wait. I will simply wait and decide what's most useful when we get there.
Bald kid saying that I have a hot streak. Okay, what about a cold streak, though? What about a lukewarm streak?
A lukewarm streak?
Can't believe Pollux pronounces data instead of data. Okay, how do you say it? Data or data? Is it just kind of like whatever in the moment?
Pollux the type of guy to say that. Well...
I mean, I do. I say it both ways. I say data or data. Also, I like how you have mostly mechas on the bottom, but you have only like 1 up top. I guess technically 2.
Well, I can micro them in the middle, so that way it doesn't really matter where I built them. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, they're really trying hard to counter my tower choices here. I'm actually gonna run fire the Wasp's Queen because I'm pretty sure we're fine on the top, thanks to my Karkinos micro. Oh my gosh, yeah. Do you see that? The Totem of Weakness plus his mechanical pincher just destroyed all of the armored enemies.
I just saw that, yeah. That was insane.
Your sorry bud is secretly a rot shroom?
I don't know, I just came up with a random name. That doesn't even literally make sense.
What's up with all the Wasp Queens over here? Is this because we insulted women earlier, so all the queens are fighting back?
Oh no. Kingdom Rush Endless Mode Sexist Edition be like.
Mm-hmm. Can you the game is like, can you be Baduke using only women?
Oh my god.
I'm down for it.
You know what? Out of context, I'm down for it.
Alright, I need to spam more mechas. Okay, you know what? I've got a question for you. What is the manliest tower in the series?
Manliest tower.
Yeah, the manliest tower.
I'm gonna be honest. Big Bertha kind of has small PP energy vibes because it's like overcompensating. It's like, oh look at me, I got a back. Okay, on a more serious note, I would say something like
small PP, big balls.
I would say something like oh man, that paladins is a good choice. Oh man, but barbarians. That's a very good point. They have the mohawks. They have the deep manly voices. I mean,
Those are mohawks. That's just spiky hair.
It could be mohawks. You never know. Okay, what about the okay, let me ask you this: do the tribal axe? Do the tribal axe throwers have spiky hair? Would you say, or is that more just like floofy?
Yeah, their hair is pretty spiky.
Okay, so what's the difference between spiky hair and the mohawk?
You could chat forest keepers. No, I wouldn't call forest keepers manly. They're like
they're more beastly than anything else.
No, as they say in South Park, they're metrosexual.
Oh my god. Okay, on a more serious note, yeah, I would say barbarians is a candidate. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I literally have the wiki I can pull up. Bro, moment.
Oh, the druid. So not even the tier 4, but just like the early rock, the boomstick boys. He's saying like the early rock throwers, like from tiers 1 to 3.
They are pretty fucking jacked to be able to throw that.
Also beard. Oh yeah, it's just the real Morgan age.
They're putting in a good workout. You know what's funny? The Arch Druid Henge at tier 4 is literally less jacked than his tier 3 cousin. That's kind of sad.
Which is fitting too, because his AoE radius is smaller. He literally has smaller PP energy.
Dark Knights have small PP energy too, because they're literally so pussies. They encase themselves in full medieval plated body armor just so that they couldn't get scratched.
The Dark Knights have bottom energy.
Yeah, they really do. Freaking. What was it that Coziness said during his video? He's like, BDSM connoisseurs and Fred Flintstones. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
What is this stream?
No pain, no gain.
Okay, you know what? Wait, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna actually say, it's gotta be down to one of two different towers. It's either the Orc Warrior's Den, or it's the, Barbarians. It's one
Orcs,
of the two.
Really?
Yeah, but they're basically like the equivalent to the Barbarians. They're both shirtless. I don't know. Actually, are they shirtless? I gotta go check.
I gotta go check.
On the wiki. Don't take that out of context. Oh my god, what is this story?
Pollock's after I show him how to make AI art.
Oh, don't even go there. You want to tell them or should I?
Oh yeah, well actually this is all Laura's fault, because she showed me how to make AI.
Yes.
And the irony is that I was making it with a bot.
Oh, it's so stupid. Okay, no wait, they don't wear shirts. They just wear light armor. Actually, okay, no wait, barbarians win because the orcs have the need to wear armor, while the barbs just go shirtless. So yeah, barbs win. Debate is over. GG.
Does that make me less manly then? Because I don't like to be shirtless.
I mean, I wear a shirt all the time. That doesn't make me any less of a man. I'm just saying in this context for the competition we're referring to, we're talking about.
It does add to the points. Yeah,
we're just talking about Kingdom Rush Towers here, not IRL.
Oh, look at this amazing RNG again.
I have the missiles, dude.
I have both Reaper Lords spawning in the same area again. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I should be macroing the glue cannon. Okay, I need to group up these Reaper Lords, so let's just slow this one down here. And what's his HP at? Wait, what? He's only at 5,250 health?
Most feminine tower now. Come on, don't be sexist.
Don't be sexist. Oh wait, my poop. No! Karkinos! He's glitching!
Wow. Oh, you see him doing the glue thing again?
Yeah, that's the bug I was talking about. Okay, and that Reaper Lord is doomed.
I'm just gonna say this right now, though. That is like one of the funnier bugs, like straight up.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that Karkinos is like one of the buggiest heroes in all versions of the game.
Oh yeah.
Just another Karkinos L. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. We should answer about the most feminine tower. Okay, let's think about this. So.
Do we though? Do we really have to? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, fine. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Okay, all so right, first of all, assassins. No, I'm just kidding. Shadow getting upset again.
The Necromancer technically be on there because we don't know if the skeletons were previously male or female.
Yeah. Most androgynous tower.
Oh my god. Wait, how many female towers are there? Okay, Origins, fun fact, I'm pretty sure Origins... No, Frontiers! They have the Jungle Spear Maidens. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Spear Maidens are definitely on the list of contenders. They have the big female vibe. Just like strong, independent females.
Big female vibe. The most
Would you like
non-binary
prefer I say small? I mean... Wait, actually, hold on a minute. Oh, Renegade Post, yeah. No, the Jungle Maidens are... Yeah, Jungle Maidens win. Because the Renegade Post... First of all, because they're evil, and second of all, because they wear armor, which means they're cowardly. So yeah, Jungle Maidens win.
No, I don't think the Arcane Archers are female. They're kind of more... I know they're masculine, or they're male, but they're also a bit on the androgynous side now that I think about it. Mostly because of the silver hair.
They literally have... okay, we're not even going to go there. All right. Yeah, no, I pretty much made my point. Wait, okay, here's something really cursed. Look at the hair on the profile photo for the Golden Longbow on the wiki. Like, we know that's a male character, but, like, seriously, that looks like a freaking man bun in the back. What the fuck is that?
Wait, are you doing an Ultra Jason right now? Oh, no, you're just looking at the wiki. Never mind.
Yeah, I told you. Why would I... you'd get the Discord... Or not Discord Pro moment. You get the Steam notification if I was entering the game. BB Bro moment.
Okay, I don't even know which mechas are which anymore. Like, that have microed on the map.
Yeah, according to my calculations, I built so many mechas and microed them all over Hell's Half Acres that I lost track of them.
Okay, there we go. Now I have my bearings again on these mechas. Actually, I over microed them because
your BBB bearings.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. For most feminine tower, I would actually propose the Wild Magus.
Renegades weren't evil; they betrayed Milicia. Okay, formerly, Wait. Selena, you literally misquoted it. First of all, I was referring to the Renegade post for wearing armor. Okay, all right. I give up.
I'm pinning that. That's hilarious.
I have literally... Okay.
Wisdom means sexism these days. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
You either die a feminist or live long enough to become sexist.
You know what? Yeah, pin that. That's funny.
It's official. Baduk simps for Wild Magus. What, by calling it the most feminine? I mean, you know what? Never mind. There's no correct way to respond to that.
According to my calculations, friggin'...
I'm in a corner. That's what I've calculated.
Yep. GG Pollux? Nah, this isn't over. This is not over. Ultra Kill reference.
Just saying that most of the simping that started in the community came from people talking about tomboy renegades. So.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah. So calling them feminine or you know what I'm trying to say. I'm focused on my micro anyways.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Look how you make calculations. We're freaking we're doing some
getting distracted
stuff
here.
Yeah. It's gaming time, and then we game all over the place.
All right, and then okay, yeah, spiders are a bit of a problem here. Okay, I'm gonna just...
Yeah, see, this is the small... Okay, no, I'll argue they're really not. So long as you have some missiles on the screen, I think you're alright.
Let me just get the Archmage so that I can deal with the flying enemies for good and not be thinking about that anymore.
Selena's just like, how can you micro when the rockets block the whole screen?
I thought the simping started the Illyria feed. Okay, so here's a little history lesson for you guys, alright? Oops, why did I put the reinforcements there? No, my mechas...
Oh yeah! Wait a minute, I'm stupid. Crossbow Fort is also female.
Yeah, Crossbow Fort, that's another good option too. I would... You know what, never mind. Hold on, let me respond to my mom.
Well, no. Go ahead, continue the sentence. What would you do?
So, do you remember a particular quote from KM5 regarding Katha and her pixies?
Oh god, unfortunately.
Yeah, rewrite that to the two Crossbow Fort maidens, or whatever you want to call them, hunters.
Christ.
Women flock to Voodoo because he has amazing micro. I'm faster with my fingers. Oh, Pollux? Wait a minute, did my Discord crash?
No, I'm here. Why?
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I've just scared you, is all.
Oh no, I'm not scared. I'm at this point I'm just like, what the fuck.
Oh yeah, you know, yeah, we are getting a bit too cursed. But anyways, history lesson. The reason why the community got cursed was because of that Mr. Hee 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 guy talking about Illyria's feet. But the simping started before that. Height 11 Mage's Peak. Also, unsurprisingly, all the contenders are elves from Origins.
I'm gonna start calling it high at 11 pages.
Yeah, is that a Code Geass reference?
No, I don't even know what that reference is. I'm just saying it because it sounds funny to me. Freaking high 11.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just a funny typo. I know it's not
11.
actually a reference.
Yeah. I don't know.
And you see how I purposefully put the two, like, middlemost mechas as the ones with oil? Not just because it's easier to, like, identify which ones are which, but because I can micro these guys back and forth. So that way I can stall all 3 lanes if I need to.
Sure. I'm just sitting here watching rocket spam go on screen, and I'm just like...
I mean, there's a method to my madness, too. Like, there's a reason why I have these guys
Yeah,
where
the
they
method
are.
is called literally spam the shit out of battle mecha.
Yeah,
There's not really much thinking to do here.
The method to my madness is just the madness itself.
Exactly.
Voduke has a poop fetish. Alright. No. Are you talking about having a foursome with crossbow women and the Raven? No. Oh my gosh. There's no winning this conversation. Once again, cornered.
Wait, the Raven? Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait, you timed out Zygarde?
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay, I didn't see what he said, but I'll take your word for it.
it was literally what you said earlier, I think.
Oh, really? I thought that was Furcon that said that.
No.
My bad.
Oh no, Furcon said the thing about the crossbow women. I read something else from. Oh, maybe you didn't read it or say it earlier. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he said that it could have been. All right, tell me on Discord, Zygarde, what it was that he deleted from you. Also, we got both Reaper Lords back here. It's very good. Okay, I've saved all these good tower spots for kind of a while now because I'm really debating between Necromancer and Dwarf, or just more mechas, even still.
Yeah, I mean, wait, what are we gonna do with the Archmages in the back? Are you gonna get Twister for those, or did you already get them? I honestly forgot.
Yeah, I will get Twister on them, so maybe it would be better just to get more mechas then. Because the Twister's just gonna have anti-synergy with the Furnace Blast. It's gonna stall them while they're while the fire's active, and then when it's inactive, the Twister will time out too. Knowing my luck.
Okay.
So yeah, just more mechas. It is the way. But dude, I did read the curse comment out loud. Okay, I'm sorry. I already forgot what I read. Comment with Duke memory L.
I mean, he's got a lot to focus on. So that's why I'm here to moderate chat, so he can focus on what he needs to focus on. I mean, half of that just is literally him not even reading the damn chat, anyways. But still, I mean, there's just like certain things I just read and I was like, nope, this is not.
Yep. This is the side effect of getting a little bit too cursed. So yeah.
Well, this is the, you know how it's like that this community is dumb video? It's like that, but instead of dumb, it's just cursed.
This community is cursed.
It is in a sense.
Okay, where do we want to put
nice
these mechas?
Nice clutch on the jungle matriarchs. Very nice.
Oh wait,
I'm amazed you can get Karkinos to target the freaking matriarchs when there's so many baby spiders.
Yeah, he's actually quitty. Quiet and pretty. I combined the two words by accident. He's actually pretty easy to micro because of his burrowing mechanic. It just allows you to reposition him exactly how you want him to.
Oh yeah, you may need a tribal axler on the bottom as well. Just saying.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, let me get that right now.
You have a lot of flying enemies coming out. Yeah, once you get the missiles. Get the missiles first. Missiles more important.
Yeah, I'll get that, and then I'll probably get more poop after that.
More poop.
I know, it still surprises me how seriously I say this. It all started when we were playing Legends of Kingdom Rush. I was like, okay, Pollux, poop in the priest. Poop in the priest.
Yep.
Well,
first
really
we poop,
weird,
then we run.
I would ignore it normally, but Zygarde is a trustworthy man, so I don't doubt him. Oh, okay. Is this? Let's not make this into drama. I mean, it's literally only a 300-second mute. So
Yeah, it's nothing to worry about.
he'll be back. I mean, we're only halfway done here. I mean, according to my calculations, we still have Origins left, and we're not even done with Frontiers. Yeah. So what tower do you think is probably the best to use the most of? I'm guessing you're gonna say Arc Druid Henge, right?
Oh, you mean just in general, or for Origins in particular, or just what?
For this run, for the Origins towers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't capitalize on it overly so. It's gonna have. Okay, so here. Let's go over. So according to my calculations, it's time for a calculations moment. So discussing the benefits and the cons of using this tower. The benefit is, well, the bears don't actually take poison damage over time, except from the Reaper Queen. Her vomit projectile attack. That's the only exception. But they don't take it from the Savage Hunters, which is nice. I'm pretty sure they don't turn into Reapers when they get infected with parasites either, so that's also working in your favor. You've also got the Sylvan Curse, which is basically like the buffed version of the Totem of Weakness, because, well, it can just affect more enemies and, whatnot. Then, like, Hunter's Mark, I meant to say. Not the Totem of Weakness, forget that. And, I mean, as far as, like, cons are concerned, though, the bears are kind of squishy. And, unfortunately, even with the Sylvan Curse buff, you are still going to need other towers to support it. I mean, it kind of just goes without saying. But you can't rely on it exclusively spamming it as much as you can with, like, Battle Mecha. Plus, it is very expensive. I'd argue even probably more expensive, because although you're getting 2-for-1 barracks and artillery, it's a lot of money to spend on that kind of setup. Also, the stalling obviously being contingent on can you keep the bears alive, which they really don't have that much health. So using somebody like Deirdre would be great there to keep them going, but it's not, like I said, it's not guaranteed. So, okay. I see, like, messages like what... Go ahead and just pause the game if you need to, but, like, read what Animatistic said. Like, I mean, that's an example of, like, something that I would consider putting somebody in a timeout for. I'm not going to, because, like, at this point I can't care anymore. But, like, I mean, unless you really want me to, that's up to you. But, like, see, guys, like, just, we're vibing here, we're talking about Kingdom Rush, and then you just say something like,
It just kills the mood.
Yeah, it does. And like, White also being a smartass, which I don't really, frankly, appreciate, but whatever. That's just White in a nutshell. So,
Oh, I don't know him that well.
It's everything the guy says is just smart aleck. So.
Let me micro these mechas. Mecha the micro, as they say. Just like, you know how Isep always says stuff like, Jungle of the Druid and stuff? Oh. What do we got here? Oh, thank goodness. Both of the Reaper Lords are up top again. Alright. With that in mind, do you think I should try to get a barracks after all?
I mean... Yeah, you really don't have a lot of stalling. You have the oil, but if they get past that, you're going to need something like Twister to keep everybody in place. And that's ability-based cooldown.
Yeah, I can see the big problem with that. Alright, Karkinos, do your thing. Yes, good. And then yes, steam that. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's food.
I was thinking with his stomach.
Yes, steam the hams.
That's the way to a man's heart, you know? You gotta
is it food?
I mean, I'm not wrong.
Alright, I'm gonna buy critical mass upgrades right now, just to get even more damage on these Reaper Lords, but in all honesty, the main burst damage that I'm about to get from them firing is not even gonna show up here. I don't know if you knew this, Pollux, and I explained this...
That was close on the bottom. Sorry, go ahead. I was just watching the stream. Go
ahead. Oh yeah, so basically, if you buy critical mass on the Archmage Tower when it's already spawned its projectiles and it's holding them, those projectiles that it spawned won't get the critical mass upgrade on them.
I kind of figured that would be the case.
Oh, okay.
Are you asking like if I knew that or not?
Yeah. Oh, what the heck is going on?
Well, that would just make sense from that's just kind of like a common sense standpoint here. Wow, those wasps are extremely extremely tanky. What the hell?
Did you see how slow they were too?
I know.
The
I think it's because of the lag from the game.
no, it's because Karkinos' glue shot had like a big Bertha moment.
Oh
Where-
yeah, it targeted them.
Yeah, it hit them.
Or splashed onto them, I should say. Excuse me. No, the
Come on.
babies.
Yeah, one thing got through, but that's fine. That was my bad
you
for
might have
not.
a couple more.
I didn't micro the mecha as well.
Okay, come on. Hey, Pollux, do you know this fact that I repeat 5 times each stream, but do feel like? Oh my gosh.
And then Pollux just like, yeah, it seems like common sense.
I mean, it does. Pollux, you're just unfair. I always get muted by you, but no one else does. I literally muted somebody earlier before you, so.
Oh yeah,
that's
I
not
did
true.
see that you muted somebody, and you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I assumed that it was like.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It was.
no
somebody else.
offense to your case,
Oh, no, you're. Yeah. It's
or not offense, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how you make calculations.
I was about to coordinate my calculations too. I was about to
You know
calculate.
what? But I calculated before your calculations. Therefore, I calculated that you calculated that I calculated
Your mother.
something. Yes, your mom. According to my calculations, your mom. Anyways.
All right, now we're at wave 65. Oops! Aw, dang it. All right, I threw the run, guys. I threw the run. I had
what
reinforcements
happened?
ready, and then I called the wave. I didn't spawn them before I called the next
Oh
wave.
no. It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just get another mecha. Booga booga.
Wait.
You have so much money.
Oh
spend
yeah,
it.
wait a minute. What am I? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And there's one mecha that's just in the middle of the of the pass, just shooting missiles.
Come on, you got a micro. Whee.
Yes, the glue shot. It hit the flying enemies again.
Oh, it hit the Watts Queen too. Put down the next set of reinforcements. Call the wave and get another set down. Ooga booga.
No, I needed one more set, and now I'm good. Actually, I didn't even need that.
Uh-oh. Oh my god. Calculate wars, the freak. Oh my
Okay,
god.
come on, mechas, get back into action.
Oh, the rocket trails made a heart. Oh, that is wholesome. Wait, what?
Like Scoob!
I can't. Wait, what?
No!
Oh, no. Poor guy. No.
And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
No. Oh my god. Are you gonna lose to Poak Eyes? No way. No way. No chance, bro. No chance.
Okay, I need.
Dude, the missiles are having a steam moment. What are they doing?
They have 600 HP. Okay, great. Just great.
No.
All right, yeah, I guess I really do need more archmages, and I almost bought a high elven mage. Let's not do that. Let's not throw the run. But
Dude, just turn
jeez.
into Scooby Doo. It's Jover. I'm by done. I like that. That's a good pun. Just get another mecha. Wow, what an amazing and complex strategy.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm leaking to something, but I have mechas.
Yeah.
All right,
Did
I'm
you get
pretty.
the tornado? Did you get the twister yet?
No, that won't trigger against flying
Dumbass.
enemies.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no,
It doesn't
it's
trigger?
it's better that I get what's it called?
Shut up.
Critical
if anything,
mass.
it should trigger against flying enemies more so than the land enemies because it's just higher altitude.
I didn't turn into Scooby Doo. I turned into Shaggy. Why would Scooby say his own name?
He's like a fucking Pokemon. He's just like.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear my Shaggy impersonation then? Ruby Rock. Oh no. Whoa. Okay. That was really lucky. We prevented a second one of these guys from spawning. Now we want Twister. Come on, Karkinos. Keep tanking. Good.
Wait, the bottom. Ooga booga.
No.
Freaking dumb nuts. Get down there. What are you doing? Why?
No, the Archmages. They barely ran out of range. And
Wait, quick, call the next wave. Oh my god.
okay, I didn't crash.
Okay. Yay, GG. Okay, so you got to 70.
All right.
Good job.
We didn't even get to fight the Reaper Lords, but that's all right. I think my Mecha Micro could have been a bit better there.
Furcon. Wait, read what Furcon just set up above earlier. Strategy players strategizing by placing 6 battle mechas in strategic tower spots.
Yeah.
Can we pin that? Please pin.
Mecha men be taking diarrhea in there just to release it on enemy.
This is what's called Forget psychological warfare. Wait till you see food warfare. Bro just went to fucking Taco Bell and ate like freaking 20 tacos.
Yeah, according to my calculations, we need Taco Bell.
Hey. Waste disposal.
All right.
Oh my god.
In all seriousness, for Origins towers only,
Origins, yes.
what-
Okay, wait.
there's a lot of
Okay.
really good stuff that can synergize very well
Okay.
with
Okay.
Sylvan Curse.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Mirage. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I kind of considered that for a little bit, but she's actually the worst synergy out of any hero, I think, with Sylvan Curse. The reason why,
Okay, on
well,
a more serious note, Grawl, question mark?
Grawl. No, I feel like I want a hero that I can micro consistently. Like, if the Reaper Lords are on one lane and have to move him and lose the Bastion buff, then I'm at a
that's
big
true, yeah.
disadvantage.
Okay, how about...
So,
Hmm,
okay. There's... So, Auric actually is not that bad. Like, if you think about it, say
yeah,
he's-
his Sand Warriors can't get turned into Reapers. And they're just good.
Yeah, and he's just really, really good at stalling the Reaper Lords. Although I think we won't have as much problem with stalling this time around if I go for more barracks, but we will have a problem with flying enemies if I don't. Or if I do go for barracks.
What do you mean?
Or, okay, so...
Okay, Sylvan Curse can still affect flying targets, right? You have
Yeah.
Arcane Archers, which is like the most busted archer in the game, plus Burst Arrows, which is essentially... So you basically are covered in both types of artillery. You've got regular physical artillery damage, and you have magic artillery damage. And Burst Arrows are just great against Wasp Swarms in general. I don't know if you saw my attempt where I used them, but they are very disgusting.
Yeah, With that in mind... Oh, you know what? I really want to use a dragon, but I think we should refrain from using dragon heroes right now because they're a bit too powerful. But like, can you imagine how powerful Boneheart would be with Sylvan Curse on Unstable Disease?
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Holy.
We gotta try that later,
Ooh.
I think.
You know what? Just humor me and try Dante for this run. Because you're gonna
Dante?
need a bunch of barracks on the ground anyways, so
Well,
if you're gonna get bears, you might as well buff them.
oh yeah, he
'Cause they
does
already have good
stack with the
damage. They
bears.
already have good damage.
I just feel like Dante... I don't see a reason to use him over Nivis.
Because he can still technically buff stuff. Okay, here's why. He can still buff stuff even if he's dead, so there is some merit to it. It's kind of like Phoenix. Like, Phoenix is still useful even if she's dead. It is dead. I don't know what the hell gender Phoenix is. Is it a she?
I mean, the hero lays
He-
eggs, so I'm pretty sure it's a girl. I don't know.
Okay.
Guys don't have
I'll
eggs, do
take-
they? Can someone confirm? Any guys in the chat?
Any guys in the chat? Okay. Oh god.
Also, I don't know what Zygote is
Phoenix is
spelling
a she?
here.
It's loud, thus it's a she. Wait, so automatically being loud makes you female?
Why is Furcon
Okay.
so good at being sexist? It's almost like
Furcon is-
he's for real.
No, bro literally is like beating me in my own game. What the hell? Okay, on
Yeah,
more
your own
serious notes.
game.
Okay, you know what? Fine, just use Nevis. Fuck it. Fuck this shit.
Okay, yeah,
Fuck
he's been
it.
calling to me this whole time.
He's been calling you. Damn. I didn't realize bro had your phone number.
Yeah, he's been trying to get a pirated copy of Kingdom Rush, even though I don't have one.
I've been calling and meaning to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
All right, now that we've made the hard decision of using Nivis, what next? Grandpa raising up Dookie? No. We need to think about the tower usage here because I feel like there's so many different possible like good combinations of towers to use. So,
Dude, okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you not to use, okay?
all right,
Wild Magus is shit. Golden Longbow is shit. Anything else is on the table.
okay, so just not those two. That's good because I wasn't planning on using them anyways.
Okay, good. Yeah,
Like-
literally anything else is good. Just as...
I don't even think High Elven Mage is going to be good here.
No, well, okay.
Like, okay,
Yeah, no, you know what? Screw High Elven Mage. Just get Weirdwood with the Burning Nut if you need extra true damage. Or, alternatively, just build regular barracks and get, perfect parry or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I
And you literally
probably
have or Nivis. I was about to say Magnus. You literally have Nivis for all your magic damage needs. You're literally gonna be fine.
yeah, I don't really like the only utility that the high elven mage would have is the sentinels like going around and hitting stuff, but I think that's a bit more useful in the other endless mode. No, the wild magus
Well,
isn't bad. I'm just
okay,
saying it's not a good.
technically,
This isn't a good place
tec-
to use it.
mm, technically, yes, because it can help like snipe wasps and Poakai. But that I don't know how like far the range goes for the sentinels or how much damage they deal. So I'm just saying maybe. Like if you are gonna get them ultra late when flying enemies start to become more of an issue. But for the majority of your anti-air defense, it should comprise of arcane archers because you've got the bleed. Actually, I'm pretty sure the bleed effect does still work. Oh, son of a bitch! You updated your game. You might not have it.
Oh, no, the bleed still works. Okay,
Okay, good.
you're. Oh boy, look at how much range the Archdruid Henge has. What the heck?
Yo, it's
Did
disgusting.
Did it always
Yeah.
have this much range? This doesn't feel right.
No, it did.
Spam
It's the
artillery.
bears you're thinking of that have the short rally range.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's kind of pathetic. So here's what I'm
Yep.
thinking. I don't need to save like archers in the back anymore because now I have Nivis to deal flying enemies. Now obviously the archers are going to be a bit better than Nivis at that, but I'm hoping that if I combine Forest Keepers with Sylvan Curse and Nivis, then it's all still going to add up to be enough to deal with these flying enemies. Hopefully.
Yeah, Circle of Life will do good here too.
So
it's just like Reaper Lords.
here's the next thing, right? Is that I like getting Archdruid Henches in the back because Sylvan Curse will apply to the last target in range, and so it will still be close to the choke point if I do this. Say if I got the Archdruid Henge, dang it, I can't even see the tower.
Normally, I would put it in one of those top 2 tower spots. But I guess that one also is fine because you can micro the bears further down. No, why'd you sell it? Ooga booga.
So like up here, you mean?
Yeah, that's where I normally put mine. Because again, here's the thing. When you go to use Sylvan Curse, okay, this is important. Lane prioritization. If you get it on the outskirts, you have a guaranteed Sylvan Curse on that top lane. If you were to put it like in the middle there, it may hit the middle or it may hit the top. So if you're gonna get Sylvan Curse, get it later in the middle. That's not as much of a priority for the damage amp because you just have so many tower spots there that can just deal damage anyways.
Right.
I don't know if that
Okay.
makes sense.
No, it does.
But especially like up top there where you have like that very, very short path, like near the exit, regardless of whether it's top or middle or bottom, then yeah, you definitely want to make sure that that area is covered with a damage amplifier in the form of Sylvan Curse. So
What the heck? Okay, Nivis just had a steam moment of his missiles and wasted all of them.
Hunter's Mark would be good against high HP Gorillans, but for the rest it's awful. Yeah, see, like Hunter's Mark, it could be good. I'm pretty sure I like Goats. He's saying it affects mini bosses. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think it does. But
Sylvan Curse does, but not Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, and see, that's like something I find hilarious too. But let's be real here. I mean, I'd rather, for damage amplification, I'd rather use Sylvan Curse every single time. Because it can affect multiple enemies. The other two only affect, like, one at a time.
Yeah.
The other two being... Oh, sorry. I was just going to say real quick. The other two being Hunter's Mark or Codable Weakness. But go ahead.
Oh, Well, I was going to say, not to mention that the unique thing about Sylvan Curse is that it's going to apply the damage as true damage, no matter what the source is. So for Endless Mode, when you just have a poop ton of everything coming out at once, it's really good.
I did not know that. I thought it just...
Yeah, it converts the damage to true damage, which is really useful, huh?
That is extremely useful.
Yeah, so that means that Nivis can be shooting at a Reaper Lord with his attack, and he'll deal normal damage to it because it itself doesn't have resistances. But then the Sylvan Curse will chain to the just regular Reapers that have magic resistance, and they'll take the full damage as well.
That's crazy. Or even just like the baby parasites.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get bears, I would recommend getting them now so that you can focus your. Oh boy.
Okay,
oh,
this is kind of greedy.
Why? Oh my god.
No. Hear me out. It's only.
Well, I see the insta kill. Yeah. No, that definitely saved your sorry ass. But no, get reinforcements on the bottom. Ooga booga. That's actually one of the the few rare instances where having your hero tank for the reinforcements in that instance. That's like the only exception is if the enemies have magic resistance instead of whatnot. So, what if during the level Nivis finally gets caught up by his old age and dementia, forgets what he was doing, and just stands there doing nothing?
All right, I'm gonna pin that. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yeah, common
It's like-
Quadria W.
Oh my god. That would be so funny. It's like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? I forgot.
Nivis has been calculating too long.
According to my calculations, Merlin's pants.
Yeah. According to my calculations, I pooped in Merlin's pants.
Oh my god. What is this stream? Oh my god.
Yeah, can you beat Kingdom Rush Frontiers Endless Mode without being cursed?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Although, see, that was genuinely funny. That wasn't really cursed, but still. Because it was poop humor. Poop humor isn't cursed, but anything else, that is cursed.
I mean, okay, it's a wholesome type of curse to me. Like the fact that I think poop is funny is really embarrassing on my part, but I don't mind being embarrassing. I love being cringe. Because it's like childish
humor, or
yeah, it's childish humor. Like
oh, okay.
You know, I was just telling you about my friend who's a little bit younger than me. He says that he actually has a pretty weak stomach, so he can't handle poop humor because like he visualizes it too much.
Oh gosh.
So to him, it's very cursed.
Damn. Yeah, some people are like that. They think very visually, or they have a very active imagination, to say the least.
I mean, I also think quite visually, not with poop, but when it comes to like when it comes to words, I usually can think of how the word is spelled as I'm saying the word.
I'm gonna crack up if like suddenly one wave there's like a bajillion freaking Boakai and you just start leaking.
That was probably one of the best disintegrates I've ever seen.
What did he use? Oh wow! Okay, I just saw it. Never mind. JK. Let's go. Okay.
Alright, that was a really weird Nivis thing. Nivis did the same thing that Kokinos was doing with his glue shot, where he like...
Oh my god, yeah, the spider was like delayed in dying. Like it took the hit, kept going for a little bit, and then it died. What the hell?
Yeah, it took 0 damage and then instantly died.
Denied. Oh, nice smiker with Nivis. Okay, good job avoiding the parasites. Oh yeah, Weirdwood is a great counter to those. You know what's kind of sad is like Clobber is such a great ability, but here it's gonna fall off quickly. Like,
yeah.
You'd be better off getting Fiery Nut, honestly.
The Clobber is good for the stun more than anything, because it just buys me time to think.
Yeah. But are you gonna get it at like tier 1, or are you thinking about maxing it out?
I'd rather max it out, because
Really?
the stun duration increases.
Oh, it does? Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, and it's kind of like, what's it called? Wrath of the Forest, where the 2nd and 3rd tier are cheaper.
Wait, does it do that in the vanilla game too? Increase the stun duration?
Yeah, it's 1 to 3 seconds in vanilla.
Shut up! How did I not know this? Well, I guess to be fair, I didn't really use the Weirdwood all that much in vanilla form.
You know, there's a Kingdom Rush Science video on this.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't watch a lot of those, so I'm gonna plead the 5th here.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I'd be curious if you were to watch all of those. It takes about an hour to get through the whole playlist. I'd be curious to know what you would learn from it. Oh, looks like MMLH is playing Vengeance.
And yeah, I'll make that my personal homework later.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, guys, this is how you become a Kingdom Rush pro. You sign yourself homework and then you do it.
Yeah, it's time to stop being rusty. I know we were talking about feeling rusty earlier. I'm gonna get out of that funk.
There really isn't an excuse when you have the ability to educate yourself. And I'll be the first to admit that's my own fuck up. Honestly. Okay, are we just gonna completely ignore flying defense? Are we just saying fuck this shit?
Nivis is the flying defense. Look at this man cook.
He is cooking indeed, but that's not gonna last forever. So just be careful.
Okay, that was a really cursed rain of fire, but I got scared by the parasites.
Oh no, I would too. I would have done the exact same thing. You're fine. You're literally fine. Okay, yeah, wow. Arcane missiles are just what? Oh my god.
Obliterating everything.
Mm-hmm. I think you need to be super careful though about Nivis, especially if you put him in front of Savage Hunters. He's very fragile. So yeah, like get him out of there.
Yeah.
And don't ever just like make small walks with him. He's not the kind of hero that you can do that with. You got to make big teleport jumps. He has absurd range too, so utilize that to your advantage. You know.
Oh, it sounds like you have
Also,
some experience using Nivis.
Huh?
Sounds like you have some experience using Nivis.
Just a little bit. I mean, I think he's an underrated hero even in his vanilla form. So I just love using him. Oh, I see. We're just spamming Weirdwoods now at this point. Okay, great.
Yeah, I want to
Oh, I
front
see.
load with Weirdwoods right now.
You want to get the clobber everywhere. No, that's good actually because of the absurd range. That's very interesting.
Yeah, see how it reaches over here? So
That's so cool. But on a more serious note, though, yeah, the barracks, bear barracks, actually might be not a terrible idea to start thinking about getting soon.
the barracks. That's funny.
Yeah, barracks.
Oh, wait a minute. I should prevent him from using the disintegrate right now, just in case. There we go. Oh yeah, I literally don't need it at all. These spiders are getting obliterated. See, having multiple clobbers is really good because now I don't have to worry so much about the Weirdwood using it early and then letting a bunch of hatchlings leak.
Yeah, that's true. Although, I mean, even if like the matriarch lays down the eggs and then uses the clobber. Like, I mean, that's really the only instance where that doesn't really matter as much. So I'm surprised you're putting another artillery that close next to that one. Is that also going to be a weird one, or are you?
Yeah.
I would have thought putting it further towards the right, near the front. It's front loading, right? I mean, the Weirdwood has absurd range, so.
I actually think that might be a better spot for another Archdruid Henge.
Really?
Yeah, except I haven't had the need to upgrade them.
What is your middle lane anti-air going to be? Are you? Okay.
I'm hoping that I can like put some early, I don't know,
Arcane Archers or what?
early Arcane Archers or
Yeah.
maybe some barracks up in the front to stall stuff and just give me a lot more room to kill all the other enemies. Because if you think about it, I could actually front load the defenses.
Did you rebalance the renegade posts so they have 20 to 40 damage in frontiers or no?
Yes, but I'm not using them anyways. Because it's a special tower.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, duh, we did say we can't use those.
Yeah, really, huh? Yeah, probably because it's one of the rules.
Yeah, according to my calculations, I forgorb the own rules. I did that once too in a stream versus functional function. We were playing PvZ endless mode. We banned certain plants for each other. And I literally ended up using one of the banned plants on accident.
Yeah, and then there was your not chaos mode, your impossible mode stream where you're trying to do champion difficulty and you used a hero.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, according to my calculations, let me just break all the rules real quick.
Alright, I need some bears now.
Clobber, let's go. Oh yes. Yes, please.
Actually, I might be able to two-ta-ta the bear. Oh, it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Also,
you're still on wave 30. These things are the Reaper Lord's too weak. It literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, Nivis can't disintegrate Reaper Lords, by the way, so he can't finish them off if they're on low HP, unfortunately.
Yeah. But what's good though is, okay, I'm begging you, once you get the clobbers maxed out, please, for the love of God, get the bears, and I don't even care if it's just tier 1, but at least get Sylvan Curse at tier 1.
Yeah, sure.
Then you can start focusing on your anti-air, because you're obviously going to need it for these wasps. That's kind of a problem right now.
Alright, look at this interaction, by the way.
What?
No insides on the giant wasp queen. Because they disintegrated it.
I'm waiting. Oh, yeah.
Moose,
cool.
stop playing Team on Loader. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what?
Moose is playing some, what do you call it? Like mod thing.
Team on Loader.
Terraria.
Yeah. Oh, is he? Are you getting the notification?
Yeah, I'm getting the notification. Oh, Nivis, no.
What's
Come on,
going on?
hurry up, stop spawning missiles. Okay, we're all good.
Yeah, see, you can't leave it too close, buddy. You're gonna start suffering for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Okay,
boy.
Let's max out the bears now.
Oh boy. Did you get tier 1 Sylvan Curse on the bottom?
Yeah, every Archdruid Henge right now has tier 1 Sylvan
perfect.
Curse.
So I would get the second set of bears up top maxed out, because you still have reinforcements and the Nivis to handle the flying enemies for now. You should be fine. But then start working towards Arcane Archers.
Yeah, my Nivis micro needs to be on point. Huh?
Love how... Wait, what? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna time out you for that. You get a timeout, and you get a timeout.
But Duke is being schizophrenic again? What did I do? No, don't have a steam moment. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that was risky.
Oh, you're trying to get him to insta-kill the Wasp Queen? Nice.
Yeah, and it worked out, luckily. Okay, in all seriousness, though, it's probably time to start getting Arcane Archers.
Yeah, I would say so. This isn't real, take your pills.
Oh, the schizophrenia of my, of, like, me seeing the Steam notifications. Yeah, now I know what you mean. Okay, the Arcane Archers are actually going to synergize really well with Nivis, too, because now enemies won't have magic resistance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, front load the level with Arcane Archers, because the burst arrow damage is good, the lowering magic resistance is good, and just damage overall is great. And plus, you want time for the bleed effect to really put in a dent in the enemies. No, what are you doing? Oh, what did I tell you about getting bears up top? Get the bears up top, and sell that stupid level 1 barracks, you don't need it.
Wait, really? No, I'm going to get this to Forest Keepers soon.
Oh, okay. Well, don't leave it as level 1 for too long. Okay, if you're gonna leave it there, just get it to like level 3 or something. You don't need to go for the Force Keepers right away.
Okay,
Unless that's your plan, of course.
Nivis, what are you doing?
Nivis is just being a BBB bro moment.
He's being a bro moment.
Merlin's bro moment.
Like Schrodinger's
Oh my
cat.
god, look at the regular projectiles from the Weirdwood. They threw like 2 of them and then it just freaking nuked the Savage Hunters. Just, bro.
Okay, KM5 is like convinced that Blade Singers are the better barracks to go for here, but I don't know.
Permastall my ass. Yeah, good luck when the freaking parasites show up. That's not gonna mean jack shit. There's actually quite a few counters to the Blade Singers that you can't really do like too terribly much about. Like if Pokai Riders last long enough, they will start to become a problem. Parasites will be a problem. Even the Reaper Queen with her vomit attack can become a problem. Oh boy. Yep, I see my suggestion completely fell on deaf ears, and we're gonna spam even more level 1 barracks so that the cannibalization just goes haywire. And we fucking lose to like fucking. Okay, good. Now he upgrades it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he got the Forest Keepers, let's go!
Sorry, I was focused on my Nivis micro was the problem, because I didn't... I trust him more than the Forest Keepers, to be honest.
Selena's saying, can one of you explain why do you consider burst arrows to be great, but called Magus worthless at the start? Magus Eldritch Doom is pretty comparable in efficiency for AoE alone as far as I know. Higher cooldown, but also more damage in larger area, and the insta-kill is a nice addition. Okay, so... Okay, Duke, do you want to handle this? Should I let you explain to the woman why?
Dang, so much sexism. Okay, so in my, oh my gosh, I should not have been trying to explain without pausing. I just got Nivis killed.
Oh, I see that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, go ahead. You see what you did, Selena? God damn it.
That's not her fault. I should have paused.
Oh gosh.
In fact, it's most of the other people that don't like me pausing that give me peer pressure to not do it when I should have been doing my own thing. But
yeah, no, forget that.
So my opinion actually differs from Pollux in that I also don't want to get burst arrows. So Pollux, you're gonna have to fend for yourself here because I also disagree.
Fine.
With the
you know
validity.
what? I will. Wait, what?
So
Wait, what were you saying?
I think that both Eldritch Doom and burst arrows are not a good idea here.
Really? You don't want to get burst arrows?
At least not yet. I think that Fiery Nut would be more pertinent for one.
Because that's going to do a lot of damage versus flying enemies. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The flying enemy defense is actually pretty good. Okay. So I'll mediate here. I'll meet in the middle. So in my opinion,
are S tier. Oh my god. Am I really going to have to explain that as well? Jesus Christ. I'm so tired. You know what? People, you know what? That's an entirely separate game. I'm not even going into it. Nope,
yeah,
not
no,
right now.
Screw it. I'm not talking about Vengeance Towers. But
nope.
I believe the burst arrow cooldown is significantly shorter than Eldritch Doom.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the wiki. I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's double check. Eldritch Doom. I know for a fact that it's 28, 24, 20 seconds per tier.
Okay, hold on.
So we'll check
no,
burst arrows.
it shouldn't. No, for Eldritch Doom, that can't be right because I thought it increased the
It does.
Son of a bitch.
It increases the
Okay.
AoE damage and the cooldown rate.
Apparently, okay, I know nothing about Origins. That's great. Okay, but on a more serious note, let me go to burst arrows real quick. I need to watch more Kingdom of Science videos.
No, actually, I don't have a science video on that or Sylvan Curse. I need to make videos on both of those.
It's literally okay. So
Holy
even
cow.
at its best, the burst arrows has an 8-second advantage over the Eldritch Doom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, look, I don't think that the Wild Magus's insta-kill ability is terrible. I just think that burst arrows are better. Period, end of story.
And that's fair.
It just, 12 seconds versus 20 seconds. It's 220 versus 260 and 115 versus 175 AoE. Well, see, here's the thing. AoE is only a problem if you're not using barracks to begin with. So by creating a choke point, you pretty much eliminate that first problem right away. And the 40 damage difference is not, in my eyes, that big enough to really warrant it being worse, per se. Hopefully that makes sense.
Well, like you wouldn't call it worse just because of that, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't think 40 damage is all that much of a deal breaker.
I think
Like,
for the...
oh no, this enemy has only like an extra 40 HP, which is exactly enough if I use the Eldritch Doom instead. Like, I mean, and plus, Origins has a lot more magic-resistant enemies, so that extra burst magic damage, like against certain enemies, it doesn't even matter. Like,
I thought we were talking about this in relation to this challenge only.
I'm so confused at this point. I thought we were just talking about the two abilities.
Oh, okay. If we're talking about the abilities in general,
Yeah.
No, I would argue that Eldritch Doom is better because you get the insta-kill as well.
You're saying, I don't think Magus is much better. I just got confused on why Magus got discarded while Burst Arrow got promoted. That's all. Oh, I mean, yeah, as a basic tower, even just without abilities, Arcane Archers would be better for anti-air defense, despite the fact that Wild Magus has faster attack speed. It needs time to build up its DPS, whereas the Arcane Archers are not only dual targeting, but they have the bleed effect, and they can target up to 2 enemies at once, you know. So, and plus they're just better looking tower, aesthetically speaking. That's bonus points right there.
I would say that
they're a fun tower to use.
I would say that the Arcane Archers is a vastly better tower overall, and for that reason, I would use Burst Arrows more anyways.
Why do Arcane Archers get no criticism for splitting its attacks? If anything, I think that's cool. I think that's better. Because, like, let's be real here. In certain instances, like, okay, for example, Hyenas. That is a perfect example of, like, why split attacks would be better. Because, like, for example, Rem the Beheader's seat wave 1. You've got Hyenas and you've got Nulnars, and it's very difficult to take care of that wave composition with just a hero and not trigger the stupid Hyenas. But Arcane Archers don't give a shit because they're dual targeting, and they can just snipe, because the Hyenas, well, as they start to run out and get ahead of the Nulnars, they'll also get targeted, but still. Like, you don't always want all your firepower focused on one enemy, even if you don't have, like, artillery, if that makes sense. And that's where, like, Arcane Archers are good, because it's like, well, you technically have, like, a minuscule amount of crowd control in that sense.
Spooled up.
And plus the burst arrows. But...
Wait, TEH?
No, also one wave 4 to 6.
Is that Lenu or Lenovo? The profile picture looks familiar to me, but I don't know if that's him or not. Well, that's his username in the Discord. Is Lenovo or Lenu? Just wondering. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, cool, nice. Dutch invasion. We got a Dutch takeover. Well, I don't know if it's a takeover if we only have 2 members, but I saw that MMLH was online, so I'll count that as well.
I thought... Oh, is he Dutch? I thought he was... Where's he from? Was he Netherlands?
He's from the Netherlands. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Fun fact, I actually want to move there someday. Or at least somewhere in Europe. But that's probably the best of all the European countries, at least from what I've heard about them. European countries tier list.
You know what? I would move to Italy. Italy's a beautiful country. A lot of history too, and they have great food.
They have great food. Yeah, that's true. Most people, when you ask them what their favorite food is, will say some form of Italian food.
Well, I mean, who doesn't love pasta or pizza? Even though technically,
Oh gosh,
like,
this is a really hungry stream, isn't it?
it is. Isn't
Oh, I just got the fiery nut bug, and also I wasn't able to fix the visual bug with it, so I still can't see the burning floor.
That's okay. As long as we see the enemies on fire, we'll know it's working. Technically, it's like a miniature blast furnace thing.
To me, it's a miniature Rain of Fire Scorched Earth.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess that makes what you call it. A lot of history. They invented fascism. Oh no.
Oh, you walked into that one. All right, come on, Nivis, disintegrate.
I think you also walked into something. Did you see what Furkan said earlier?
Let me
He just
see.
wanted to go to Netherlands because it's full of.
Gay clubs.
Ooh. Oh.
Okay, what do
The
we got?
freaking
One Reaper Lord. Oh, we have a Reaper Lord in the middle. Okay, this is gonna suck. Okay, let's bunker down and get ready for action.
Ready to rumble. Go, go, go.
Ooh, punch. Or whatever he says.
It's roll punch if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Well, here, you know what? Let me verify.
No, Nivis, stop. Oh, he had another steam moment.
Did he die? Did you let him die?
No, he didn't die yet.
Okay.
Alright, come on, Force Keepers.
Brawler. Yep, it's roll with punch.
What?
But I don't hear.
Oh, okay.
I don't ever. Or he says or forward punch. Wait, what?
There's multiple interpretations, huh?
I've never heard it. Okay, if he says with punch, I've never heard him say the word with. Like I just don't hear it. And as far as forward punch, okay, maybe I'm going deaf and amnesic. I don't know. I don't know. Also, Ooga Booga.
I shouldn't have moved him because he was spawning
Oh,
missiles, but it worked out anyways.
Oh, you killed him. Wow. Okay, that was the snipe of the century. What the hell? Also, the reinforcements casually going into melee combat and against a parasite for a split second there.
I saw that. Are none of the fiery nuts working? They so they deal damage and stuff, but you just can't see. Like you can't see it working, if that makes sense.
Oh, freaking white. It's just like, I can't believe we had a whole discussion about arcane archers versus wild magi because a single woman couldn't do math.
All right, that's worth a pin. Yeah, say what you want about white, but I think he redeemed himself with that comment.
Just a little bit.
Oh, poor Selena getting roasted. It's because Laura isn't here to get roasted instead.
Yeah, we have to have the freaking woman scapegoat. The woman black sheep. Oh my god.
No, but in all seriousness, I thought that was an interesting discussion. And also, I kind of wanted
definitely
to answer an earlier question about why the arcane archers don't get flack for their split damage. I think it's because of the bleed effect. So you would rather have them shoot and not overkill because the bleed would kill the target instead, kind of like Rangers had of the poison. So I don't mind it there. I mind it in or like with the High Elven Mage in particular, or just the tier 1 to 4 mages, not including Wild Magus. I mind because they're meant to deal with armored enemies, right? But if they're splitting their attacks up, they're going to inevitably end up hitting at least one enemy of magic resistance instead, or at least struggle to kill a target. They don't have the damage over time.
The other thing, even though I know this isn't technically relevant because the star upgrades don't apply here, but just going off of Origin star upgrades in general, if you compare tier 5 archer star upgrades to tier 5 mage star upgrades, the Wild Magus's final star upgrade literally has anti-synergy because it's meant to lock onto a target, which means you want to rock for a moment, walk around the full
rock and roll
pathway of the tower. As long as it's in range, it'll continue to build up damage. But if it teleports it back, it's going to lose all of that. Whereas with the arcane archers, they get a bleed effect chance, which is usually pretty strong if it does trigger, and even at lower tiers it can trigger, which just, I mean, that's just free true damage. Like what more do you want, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, exactly.
That reminds me of the other question that somebody asked earlier about the star upgrades being better for some games towers instead of others. So the reason why I think that the Origin Star upgrades would do the best with Kingdom Rush 1, first of all, imagine Overcharge with a slow effect and true damage for artillery. That would just be insane. Wait, does
Oh
Nivis?
yeah.
Oh, never mind. He was just out of range.
You are heavily suffering on anti-air defense, my friend.
Indeed I am. Oh no, Steam Moments. No, now he's got to move over there.
I strongly urge another Arcane Archer.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. You got Polakai Riders coming out this wave and freaking... Yeah.
Actually,
boy.
I'm most worried about what I'm going to do on the next Reaper Lords. I don't think we can handle wave 60 with this setup. I think Cam5 is right that we need Blade Singers. Or another Arc Druid Henge.
I don't know that that's gonna... Yeah, I mean, even another Arc Druid Henge, like, further up, below the Arcane Archers that you have up top, so that the Sylvan Curse can basically affect that whole ring around the rosy there.
Ring around the rosy. Yeah, okay. I agree with that.
You know what? I'll call it a square around the rosy. How's that? Is that better?
No, the Pokais, they have too much HP.
I told you. You needed anti-air. You didn't listen to me. You didn't listen to Pollux. Oh, we're gonna die. Ooga booga.
Hey, come on,
Snipe?
Pollux.
Question mark? Nope. Okay. And then Cam5 is just like, actually, the slow effect upgrade only affects basic attacks.
Oh yeah, it
True.
doesn't... Wait, does it not apply to the Fiery Nut? Let's see right here. If it... When it hits the... Well, and they're stunned, so we can't tell. BB Bro moment.
Well, no, there's another one coming up. Oh, I see. Yeah, the Gorillans. BBB bro moment. Bro, they're getting stun locked. Oh my god.
Yeah, wow, that's pretty handy.
I can
Wait,
see why
what?
you have so many in the middle, but
Oh,
dear God. Yeah, no, I'm very afraid for when flying enemies make it towards the back of the line there. How are you going to deal with that? Are you just like allergic to getting archers or just like any other form of tower besides artillery and the freaking bears?
I really...
Guys, I've convinced him. I've convinced him that artillery is like the superior tower type. He's getting another one. Oh my god. Oh, this is great. This is great.
Come on, let me cook. Witch Doctors have 1800 HP. Not afraid.
Very well balanced. Very, very well balanced.
Well, I mean, it's endless mode, so it's not like it's, you know, developer decisions.
Tesla with the slow effect and Big Bertha cluster and missile slowdown. Oh my god.
Yeah, that and true damage on Cluster Bomb as well would be pretty satisfying. Okay, good. Got the healing there.
I've had enough of that. Another timeout.
Anapatistic.
Another one.
Oh, I imagine it's even worse than last time.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he already said some stuff shit earlier I should have timed him out for, but nope. I just said, fuck it. I've had enough. Nope.
All right, now...
That's kind of sad. They wasted their Circle of Life upgrade when they had the poison effect, which really sucks. Oh, no, never mind. They used it again. Very nice. Wow, actually, that was very quick. Huh. Okay.
What? No, we have flying enemies spawning when there's... Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
You better hope that there's... Okay. Oh, yeah. I told you to get Arcane Archers.
I will now.
Honestly, well, even Arcane Archers just being able to help kind of like thin out the hordes of enemies that might accompany the Reaper Lords, again, would be kind of nice besides just the Weird Blades. So... Oh, yeah, and you have Slumber Arrows, which will buy you tons of time against anything that's super high HP like the Gorillans and whatnot. Oh, look at this. I watched the Sylvan Curse. Did you max out that Sylvan Curse, by the way?
Yeah. The one up top?
Up top? Yes, okay, good. I was worried.
Okay, Nivis.
God, come on, Nivis. Oh, nice snipe. Oh, look at... Oh, yes! The freaking parasites got killed! Let's go! Force Keepers stay alive. Should have got archers in the back.
Great. How these barracks doing? Okay, good enough. I just need some gold. Yeah, I think I screwed myself over by letting Nivis die there because he was stuck in the AoE.
Get another barracks! Uh-oh.
Where?
On the top, so that you can rally it all the way to the left, but I guess it's kind of too far. Oh, you have to keep in mind I'm behind on the stream, so...
Oh,
Ooh, yeah,
okay.
you might even be dead here against the Poakeyes.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
actually, this I think.
No, you're. I think you're at the end of the line, buddy. Even if you let all the Poakeyes leak, yeah, you're still gonna die to the Reaper
Oh yeah,
Lord.
he still has
No.
10,000 HP. Yeah, no, no,
Yep,
no.
nope.
That I shouldn't have tried to mix the Force Keepers and the Bears. The problem with that is that they
Yeah,
really
I would have
can't
gotten that
heal
later.
them.
Okay, so if I may, I liked your strategy, but here's the problem. You went for the Weird Woods a little too early. I know it's super good, like early to mid game, but later on, you don't have enough single target DPS. This is where the Arcane Archers come in. You've got the Bleed Attack, which is just good damage over time. You have 2 sets of arrows going into the enemy at once instead of 1, times however many archers you have in the vicinity. And then you got burst arrows damage, which is just insane, even at tier 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you have Sylvan Curse and the bears. Like, so I think you needed to kind of diversify just a little bit more in that sense, not just spam so many damn weird woods.
Yeah,
They're good. They're slow.
the other 2 games you could spam Big Berthas and you could spam Battle Mechas just fine, but in this one, spamming the Weird Wood didn't really work out. It looked like I was about to develop a meta, but yeah, it's not the same for Origins. Definitely needs to change up a bit. Now I'm thinking. Also, I think I got the gems for both runs here because I gained like 4,000
Nice.
gems total.
Yeah.
But I think that Cam5 was right that some more Blade Singers would have been necessary because they can replace the AOE.
I mean, you can try it. Go ahead. I want you. You know what? Go ahead. Give Cam5 a chance to prove his point. Go ahead and use Blade Singers and see what happens. But I'm telling you right now, that wasn't really your problem. It was not stalling. You're lacking 2 things. You're lacking anti-air defense and you're lacking single target DPS. That's why you lost. Because look what started leaking through. So 3 things: Poakeyes, the Gorillan, which has a lot of HP, needs single target DPS, and the Reaper Lord. Because you, admittedly, yes, Cam5 was right in that sense. You didn't have enough stalling with just the 2 sets of bears. But see, that's just what my concern was. You were just spamming the Weird Woods. It's not like Battle Mecha. You cannot equivocate the 2 together.
Yeah, fair enough. That being said, I don't think I want to do another run because it's been 2.5 hours, and
Sure.
I need footage.
I need footage. Yeah, I need some Mountain Dew, honestly.
Yeah, some Mountain Dew. Now I'm gonna go have some tuna sandwiches that I made.
Oh, dude, you know what? I'm happy I got
Okay,
another
you know what?
sandwich from here.
Fun fact.
You just made me hungry.
Fun fact. Selena actually provided some assistance on the recipe, some advice on it. Women moment.
You let a woman cook for you? Oh my god! Oh, no, I'm just.
Yeah, I let her tell me how to make a sandwich. What does that
Hey, if
say?
you get food poisoning later, we know why it is. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Well, she
Oh, God.
suggested including apple in the tuna.
Furkan, yes! Use Cronin, but don't play the game!
Okay, yeah, I have an idea. So here's how we're gonna win. I'm gonna select Cronin, then I'm gonna select quit, and then I'm gonna select quit again.
Oh, God.
It's like a cheat code. You know how you go like up, down, left, right, all that stuff? Yeah, Cronin, quit. That's the cheat code.
Just Alt F4. Task Manager, just end that shit.
Okay, look,
Yes.
I'll explain the idea behind my strategy later, all right? I need to go eat because my head hurts.
See ya, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by to everyone actually, and just being an active participant. It's good to do these kinds of things. I was a bit burnt out playing chaos mode, but clearly I'm still having fun streaming overall. So I was glad that I did this, like for me as well.
Alrighty.
Yeah, bye everyone.